draw us a white square so that we can place our icons and then freehand draw the rest. Ethan will do it.
That's right. Ethan can do it just fine.
Yeah, Ethan, please make this map for me real quick.
I would make a map for you, except I'm not home, so I can't. So nope.
Yes, you can. You got a mouse, or at least a trackpad.
All right, let's get into it.
I Bethany's arm.
Okay.
Bye, Bethany.
So,
Hi, Bethany's arm. They said. She said hi. Her arm did. Okay, sorry.
Can't wait to play D&D with you.
D time.
someday,
Oh my God,
someday
you guys are
soon.
taking forever.
One day.
Okay,
John's
all right,
just
we're starting.
sitting here.
Everybody shut up. Everybody shut up. All right, so
4,
last time,
3.
Thanks for tuning in to Media. No.
and away we go. Yeah, so last time you guys were in the Firefly Cellar, which was hella long ago. You guys were discovering books after Crinkle revealed the secret storage space she had stuffed this mechanical book into. You guys claimed it and were on your way to enact some plan. And if I remember right, you guys were headed to the bindery, hoping to maybe repair this book. But when you guys tried to open it and repair it yourselves, you were all stricken by various amounts of psychic damage, hearing whispers enter your mind, and seeing the shadows shift and change. At this point, the cellar had already grown very cold. You guys were able to see your breath, and the air felt thick like you were moving through pea soup. It was a little bit more difficult to breathe and move around, but you guys were in a hurry. You were off to the bindery. So, as I remember it, Uverheim had the book, right, and was kind of leading the charge towards the middle floor. Do you guys all kind of remember where you were, or should I give a recap of... Okay. So,
Pretty
you
sure.
guys were on the bottom floor of this three-story Firefly cellar, having just left Crinkle's dormitory down in that hallway where you guys had all been staying, off the kitchen and nearby the pantry where extra goods and things were stored. You grabbed the book and ran down that long hallway where you heard Jumanji drums and made your way up the stairs towards the middle floor. The bindery, in this case, being on the southern edge here. I'll put this player map in your guys' chat again, so you can see, since we like visuals. There you go. So you can see once again, you guys were coming up from the bottom floor down that long hallway, and had just come up the stairs to the middle floor. The bindery being the southern room on that middle floor. So, as I said, Uverheim was leading the way, book in hand. You guys had stopped at that center circular table to sort of experiment and attempt to repair, and you were headed south. So, as we kind of re-enter the Firefly Cellar here, what are you all doing?
I have a note here. Klobek goes to see Varnier. So I guess that's what I have to do.
Okay, you're headed to the top floor looking for Senior Scribe Varnier.
I wish I could remember. I think I was going to give her a piece of my mind.
If I remember right,
I don't
Varnier
remember.
was at the very top. Tells us crap. Varnier was at the very top, making sure no one got out.
Yes, Varnier had informed you all that she cast a arcane spell on the hatch leading down to the cellar to basically enact a quarantine. She had been familiar with this singing madness once before, and so took the responsibility she felt like she needed to protect the rest of Candlekeep.
I'm going to go up there and tell her about the machine book thing and the poem and having to finish the rhyme.
Oh yeah, the book. That's
Pretty
the
much
book.
what I was gonna do with Kinkle
Yeah.
or Crinkle. Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to ask her to help
Rip.
us finish the rhyme and blame it on Shemshine. Shemshine.
Oh my God, I
Okay.
feel like that was forever ago.
It
It
was.
really
It was
was.
like 8 months ago.
series.
Yeah.
No.
I'm
So
old.
while
That's how
Quebec
long
sort of,
This
since
is the game that never ends.
all right, well, it's especially not going to end if we sing about it.
Seriously.
So
Let's go. I want to level up.
Quebec's headed towards the first floor, and as I understand it, Uverheim is headed towards the southern end of the middle floor. What are the rest of you guys doing?
Where's
I rolled a 6, so I have to keep singing about it.
You do.
Kinkle Crinkle?
Crinkle, you all left behind. She was sort of downtrodden, lowered her head in shame as you guys all made off with the book.
Yeah.
I believe
But
we
what
were
floor is
taking
she
it.
on? The first? Sorry.
I believe you were taking it.
To the person at the top level.
Oh, I was okay.
Varnier.
Yeah, you can take it to Varnier. Sure.
Mhm.
Is everybody just kind of following along then?
No, I'm
Clever.
leading the pack. I said it first.
Yeah, I'm following
Yeah.
Quebec.
Okay. Yeah, Quebec is leading the way up these stairs. Then Uberheim, you kind of make a
Ooh.
sharp left and get to the stairs just behind them.
Mhm.
Roshia, Pippi, what are you guys up to?
I would
Was,
be
um,
following with Uberheim.
Yeah.
Okay.
Was Crinkle still with the girl and the dad?
So the dad, let me just remind myself
Trying to
what his
remember.
name was. That's
Ah.
Ebder,
Ebder.
was
Yeah.
laying still on the floor. He's in that room to the north of the middle floor. You guys see there, the one that leads off to the small closet. That would be Crinkle's Firefly closet, where you guys found the singing skull, and where all of the inscription tools were. That's where Ebder is. That's where you last saw him, and his daughter Galeby, sitting right outside the door to that area.
Is that where Crinkle still is too? Because she was like consoling the girl.
She met you guys down in her quarters, down in that bottom floor, where
Oh,
she
okay.
revealed the hidden compartment where you found this book.
And is Ebder still like comatose?
Is somebody going to break off and check on him?
I will go check on him.
Yeah, I'll go with her because I want to make sure the daughter's more okay than anything.
What happens to me in context of the one shot? Since it happened while I was carrying the book with the shadow stuff.
Yeah, so when you came back to yourself in this cellar, you would have had not only just the book in one arm, but you would have also seen that small glowing spool in your other hand. And as you took a moment to kind of even just notice it, it would have sunk down into your palm.
Oh. I guess I'm just standing there. Vox was like right behind me. Did I disappear for a second?
No,
Into your
from what
mind.
Vox could see, you looked
Just
like you
stop
took
for
a
a
heavy
second.
step. Yeah, you know how sometimes where you like really stomp when you're like think you forget something and you're about to turn around and go get it. Vox, you would see Uverheim take a heavy step and just like stomp on the wooden floor before continuing on.
So he went full. That's so Raven.
Just by nature of Uverheim, he's
I don't know
just
what that
like,
means.
oh, okay, and he just keeps going back to what he was doing originally. So
And this seems like a very Uberheim thing to just kind of lock up for a moment. So I'm just like, whatever.
yeah, so continue going up to Varnier. Varnier.
I want to acknowledge it.
Too bad.
Let him bring it up.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's start with the group who's headed off to Ebder. You guys arrive at the what was this place called again? It's the Scriptorium. You guys arrive at the Scriptorium, and you guys see the room pretty much exactly how you left it. You know, there's the scribing tools all up on the desks along the wall. You guys see the tapestry that you guys had previously pulled back to reveal part of this poem that you guys had found. You see Ebder laying on the floor. You know, it's still in his relaxed state. You know, he's not digging his nails into the wooden planks the way that he might have been before. But one thing you don't see is you don't see Galeby there.
Of course not. Why would she? I knew something was weird, and I wanted to ask her if she knew the freaking poem, because isn't she the one that made the dolls?
She had talked to you
No.
guys before about making toys.
She had the dolls.
So
We
she
tried to
had
collect
basically.
all of the dolls too. Like we were trying to collect all of the dolls and the things that those are all at the table, I think is where we put them.
Yep, you guys did a big like evidence gathering, and you piled
Yeah.
both dolls that you found, the one with the paper scythe and the other one with missing legs, all piled on that center table along with anything else that you guys had considered evidence.
Well, I don't know where she went, but I don't think it means something good.
Do you
Give
think we need to
me
go find her?
a perception check, the both of you.
Yes, sir.
Who's the other one in the room?
It's just me and
Pippi and
Okay,
Rosia.
Pippi
Roshia
and
have
her.
gone.
Okay,
Yep.
that's what I thought. Just double checking.
14.
Perception. 12.
12, yeah. With those rolls, you don't really hear anything, out of the ordinary. You don't hear, Gabriel was already quiet, but, you don't hear the same sort of sobs or anything that you heard from her before. The whole floor, in fact, this whole middle floor sounds very eerily quiet, with the air feeling as thick and as cold as it does. Sound almost seems to be being dampened.
I put
That's
where
go
Galeby
ahead.
was, I put because we opened up that big trunk that had like a really thick jacket. I put that around her. Is that still there
Nope,
where
there's
she was?
no extra articles of clothing, or she didn't like get raptured. There's not just like a pile of children's clothes sitting
I
there.
just didn't
So
know if like she took that off, if that was still there. I just remember doing that before, but no, so there's no big jacket.
nope, yep. I mean, there's obviously little scuffs in the dust and things. You can tell that there's been traffic, and including yourselves, through this area recently, but you don't see any like signs of blood or random articles of clothing anywhere.
Can I try and do an investigation check of the room to see if there's any little hidey spots she might be in?
Hold
Sure.
on. Why would the
Give me.
rapture take their bodies? Bodies aren't important.
Great question. Well, that's for a
We
different
were-
campaign, though.
We're not.
So,
Yeah, we're not getting into that. Nope. Anyways.
so yeah, you're gonna check the scriptorium. Then you're checking for like little trap doors or.
Yeah, little trapdoors or like little extra hidey holes of like
Okay.
in bookcases or anything like that that she might just be kind of hiding out from the whole experience.
Yeah, go ahead and give me that investigation roll, and then we'll swap back to the other group.
Well, that was cocked. Try that again. It's like probably just as bad. Where's my investigation? It's a little better. 14.
14. Yeah, with the 14, you feel like you give this room a really good, once over. You kind of push even on some of the stones that make up the base of these walls, and nothing really seems to shift or move in ways that it shouldn't. Again, you find that poem behind the tapestry. Nothing's really changed in this room since the last time you've been in it. So for the other group, what are you guys doing? You said you headed up the stairs to try to find
Varnier.
yes, Varnier, thank you.
Yeah, I want to spill the beans and ask
Okay.
for her help
And I'm following.
Yeah,
finishing the poem.
very good. Yeah, you guys round the corner, and where you guys saw boy, did she introduce herself? Her name was Cthulhu. You guys knew that.
Yep.
You
Yeah,
guys
she's
see
the cat
Cthulhu.
lady.
Yes, the cat lady. You guys see Cthulhu and Varnier just kind of, sitting quietly at the table where you had left them. They had previously been arguing, but now both seem to be lost in thought.
Wake up, bitches!
Yeah, I'll just approach and say, Cthulhu, are you alright? And I'll reach out a hand and touch her shoulder.
Okay. When you reach out and try to touch her shoulder,
Oh God!
I just want something to happen.
we're
Your
gonna
hand
go
falls
ahead and roll initiative.
Oh my god.
Oh, hey, combat already. Sorry, I was plugging in the laptop. Was I there too?
Yeah.
Yes, so all three of you would have
Okay.
arrived. It would be, Klobeck, Voximilian, and Uverheim arrive.
Perfect.
I forgot. I'm pretty spent already.
Ooh.
I have
Paige,
no
can you
second
tell me
level
my
spells and
initiative bonus?
only.
Sucks for you.
Yeah.
Me too.
Oh,
Anyway.
I
Can I
like this new die.
tell you
Oh
what?
yeah, I need a roll
Kyle?
for
My
initiative.
my plus number.
I'm apparently
to
on a
initiative.
decline. I just found out.
It is +5.
I rolled 25.
Wow.
I rolled an
Nice.
unnatural 20.
Unnatural
suck.
20.
Roshia and
Unnatural.
I still roll even though we're not there.
No, you guys are
Mm-mm.
are a little bit out of range for this, but there'll definitely be opportunities. I'll say at some point, like, oh, you guys would hear XYZ happening close enough that you would know something's going on.
Oh, you're talking to him.
All right, so
I mean, after I searched, I would be on my way back up to them, just FYI. But it'll probably be a couple rounds.
That's true.
Yeah, because as you guys went down the stairs or were beginning to search, the first thing we do is walk in
Yeah.
the room, touch your shoulder.
Yeah, concurrent.
Just saying, I
Okay.
would, after not finding the little girl, I would go back up to them.
Where's the little girl?
So
all right,
with-
then let's yes, go ahead and have Pippi. You guys roll an initiative too. But in the meantime, Voximilian, what was your roll?
17.
17. Klobeck,
25.
25. Holy moly! All right, and Uberheim,
Unnatural 20.
Nice.
unnatural 20. Wow, those are some great rolls. Roshia and Pippi.
Well, it's a good thing I'm not there. It's a big old 9.
9. All right. And Pippi?
13.
13. All right. Very good. So, as Klobeck,
don't
you're the
think
one who was trying to touch. No, Voximilian was touching the shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
So, Voximilian, as you try to touch, whose shoulder are you trying to touch? Katala or Varnir?
Katala is the one I approach.
Okay. As you approach, she just makes a swing at you with her quarterstaff.
Bitch.
I assume a 4 doesn't hit, though.
Does not.
Very good.
Press
All right, next up then is Klobeck.
All right. And I'll say, "What the fuck, bitch? What's going on?" Does she respond?
You look at their eyes, and they both seem to be locked on you guys. They don't respond, but their expression is one of total fear.
No, it's us. I'll spend my turn trying to convince them that no, we're friendly. It's your old pal Klobeck. And
As you do that, and they look directly your way, give me a charisma saving throw.
no. Uh-oh. 5.
5. All right, I'll let you know what happens, but for the purposes of this turn, your turn is over.
Oh.
Next up is going to be Varnir, who produces a rapier from her cloak and is going to come at you, Voximilian.
Okay.
Leave his ear alone.
No, don't do that. 14 to hit.
Misses.
Yeah, so you can see, even though she's lunging at you with this rapier, you see just a single tear drip down her cheek as she attempts to stab you. Next up is Uverheim, followed by Voximilian.
He has his
Uh,
head.
I guess. How far is Uverheim from them?
How far is Uverheim from them?
Oh, well, I mean, I was going to present the book, so I guess I'd be like right behind Vox. So maybe
Okay.
like 5 feet?
You're 5 feet behind Vox, and you see first Cthulhu make a swing at Vox with a quarterstaff, and then you see Varnir produce a rapier and try to stab him.
Just by nature of Uverheim. Actually, he'll do Maximilian's Earthen Grasp
Okay.
on who made the lunge? Varnier?
Varnier stabbed with a rapier. Yeah.
So she needs to make a, I believe it's a strength saving throw.
Strength saving throw. Okay.
It needs to be a 14.
Doesn't beat the 14.
Okay, so she is restrained, I believe. On failed save, she takes 2d6 bludgeoning damage and is restrained for the spell's duration, which is a minute.
Okay, go ahead and roll
It
that
takes 6
2d6.
damage. Bludgeoning.
6 damage? Okay.
Yep.
Excellent.
What
Very
emotions
good.
are on her face upon that happening?
It's the exact same as I described earlier, where
Yeah.
she's got that just single tear rolling down her face, and they both seem to have expressions of sheer terror.
And Uverheim will just move pretty much as far back as he can with his. Actually, no, he'll stay pretty much where he is. Now that I think about it, so he'll just stay there, and that's
Okay.
his turn.
All right, next up then is Voxamilion, followed by Cthulhu, and then Pippi's on deck.
So I have 3 things I'd like to do. I'm going to put them in the order of most important that I want to make sure I do. Tell me if I can do all 3. First, I want to pull up my signal whistle, which I do have one in my inventory. I want to blow it and yell out, "We need help up here!" To signal the others.
Okay.
I then want to, if able, do an insight check to see if I can figure out what is causing this behavior. And then third thing I like to do is pull up my shield.
Okay, so we'll say the withdraw and usage of the whistle would be your action, like to use an object.
Yep.
And so you do that, no problem. Give me a Constitution check.
Con check +2, that's a 14 total.
Yeah, so for the purposes of hearing this whistle, everybody in the cellar, you hear the whistle echoing off the walls. This entire space is filled with the sound of a signal whistle. As far as your check, yeah, give me the what was it?
Insight to see if I can figure out the cause.
Yep.
Okay, that's a +9, so 21 total.
21, yeah. So these people, you can tell just by their expression and by even the slight jerkiness in their movement and the single tear you saw rolling down Varnier's face. You can tell these people are absolutely acting against their will.
Is there, so my insight request, and it's fine if I wouldn't know this, but I'm looking for the source. I could kind of tell by the tear and everything you described. Is there any way to see like any sort of source? Like, were they looking at something? Is there anything?
What was your roll? Like without your bonuses, just the straight roll?
A 12.
A 12. And so what's your Arcana bonus?
+1.
+1? Okay, with a 13. Yeah, with a 13, I would say you can tell there's magic at play here.
Okay, but I don't see any sort of like book or anything. Just they are under the effect of magic.
Yeah, you're not able to pin down like where exactly the source of this magic is, but you're able to tell that they are magically acting against their will, we'll say.
Was I able to pull up my shield as my free action?
Yeah, yep.
Cool.
We can say all that stuff happened because the withdraw and usage of the whistle would be the one, and the bonus action is the other, and then free action is the third. So no problems.
And I am done.
All right, next up is going to be Cthulhu then. Cthulhu is going to attempt to cast Entangle. So I need Klobek, and well, we'll have all 3 of you. This is a 20-foot area. All 3 of you, please give me a strength check.
Ooh, natural 20 +1.
Only 7.
Sure, pass. A 7, that would be a fail. And then Klobek.
So my strength is still -3 from last time. I don't actually remember what happened to cause that, but it is. I have a note here. Still have -3 strength, and so I have -2 for my roll.
All right, that's also a failure. Your negative strength is from having your strength sapped by those shades you guys encountered in the scriptorium. So yes, for the purposes of this spell, both Uverheim and Klobek are restrained. And Voxamilion passes. So that's going to be her turn. Next up is Pippi. Pippi and Rashia, you're right after her. You both hear this whistle resound and reverberate off of the walls of the Firefly cellar, and you hear Voxamilion calling for help.
Ah, fuck.
Let's go. So
Nope.
my walking speed is 25. How far away are we
Sorry.
between my walking and my dashing? Can I get there?
Let me check.
248
30,
feet.
35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70. You could get within 10 feet of where they are with a dash.
Okay. So then,
Which means Roshia with a dash, you could probably get right up to.
I think I might have Misty Steps still too, so I might use it, but do Pippi first.
Okay.
so I would run and dash.
Mhm.
And then could I also, as I'm doing that, could I also bring out my shield and my longsword?
Yeah, I would say that's well, on a single turn, I would say yes if you were making an attack action because the weapon gets withdrawn as a part of that action. The shield withdraw, donning an item like that is a free action, so maybe you could don one or the other. Which would you prefer?
I'll do my shield
Okay.
and I'll just yell out, "What happened?"
And you'll see the entangle wrapped around all of us, though the vines aren't necessarily on me and those people fighting us as you burst through the room.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would see some pretty overt aggressive reaction.
Who's in this room
Pippi,
again?
as
Katala,
you Katula and
Varnir?
Varnir were sitting at a table as the three
Okay.
of you arrived. Pippi, go ahead and you're going to feel your shield reverberate. And I'm going to make some rolls here.
My fancy ass shield is doing that.
Your fancy ass shield is reverberating. It sure is. You feel it almost like vibrate in your arms as you withdraw it.
That's interesting. And would I know what that is about?
Nope.
Yeah, I didn't think I
But
would.
for um, Varnir, upon seeing the sight of your shield, if her expression was already one of terror, you see her looks like she's prepared to flee. I'm also going to need. Nope, that's it. That's it. So that's it. Anything else for your turn?
No.
All right. Next up then is Roshia, and then Klobek, you're on deck.
Ew. Is my Misty Step
FYI,
a bonus
Oh,
action?
go
I
ahead.
thought so.
Yes,
And
Misty Step
go.
is the bonus action.
You can say something,
Oh,
Ethan, if you
sorry.
need to.
So I never said it, but for Vineyard, in order to get out of the restraint, she has to spend her turn trying to get out to break the strength saving throw again.
Okay. Awesome. I'll make sure to make a note of that.
So I will use my Misty Step because I don't want to use my dash as my action.
Okay.
So I'll Misty Step and then just use my normal movement, which you said should get me there.
So you can take a look at the map again. You are at the northern side of that middle floor. So whereabouts are you targeting your Misty Step? We'll say for purposes of your origin, you are like in that northern room since you checked it for trapdoors and things.
Oh man, I had the greatest idea, but I don't want to say.
I mean, I would probably use my Misty Step first. So likely in the room, the whatever her little room is called.
So you're targeting the top floor or the bottom floor, or where are you headed with your Misty Step?
Where am I heading? I'm heading to wherever. Well, I knew they were going there, so wherever the boys are, the upper floor.
Okay, so you're trying to pop in like right where you expect them to be, basically.
Yeah, I want to get as close to them with my Misty Step as I can because it's 30 feet.
Okay.
Really.
Give me a intelligence check real quick.
Misty
I'm
This will
Step's
be
to
a
point you can see, right? It's not like Dimension Door.
oh,
Oh,
is it?
okay.
Yeah, you have to be able to see where you're
Is
going.
it?
So,
But
let's
even
see
still,
what
Oh,
she
yeah.
could go like at an angle to get to the staircase and then run up, and then
that might not even be necessary. That dotted line on that diagram of the top floor is an open space. That's like a balcony and a railing,
okay.
where you guys
That was
saw
the
the
super
like
cool idea
makeshift.
I had.
The book elevator was on that with tied off with the rope and
Mm.
the basket where you guys found the dolls. So if you like ran out into that space in the middle of the middle floor, you'd be able to see up into that first floor, that top floor. And in fact, I will also remind you guys too that there is a massive stone book statue that overhangs that space. So as I described it in that first session, there was like a trio of chains that kind of hung from the ceiling, but it's like an open book and had an inscription on there that said, "Be curious."
Jump
You
up
said
on that book.
intelligence check?
Well, if it's just somewhere you can see, then you won't need to make the intelligence check. So,
Oh, okay.
where are
I
you
rolled
headed?
okay.
You are very smart, Roshia, and everybody
Okay.
knows it.
I rolled decent. It wasn't great, but it was okay. Um, yeah, I just want to wherever I can see, I'll use my Misty Step because I'll see Pippi running first, and then I'll run after her, and then I'll use the rest of my 30 to try and get to wherever I see the boys.
Okay, we'll say that you move out. Let's see, that's 5, 10, 15, 20
Even with my
feet or
glass.
so out of the room there, and then you can see up to the first floor, and you would be able to misty step into that onto that little like half circle alcove on that first floor. You'd be just right
That
off the book. The book,
that's okay.
yes. So, and for purposes of this battle, that is where this is occurring. So, I'm sorry I couldn't put the map together quickly enough. Should have anticipated that a little bit better, but
So
that's where
that
you arrive, and that's where combat is happening.
Okay.
It's okay. We haven't had a lot of time since last session, so
I see. I see. Who is um restrained by Uberheim?
So when you land, yeah, you see both Klobeck and Uverheim are restrained by some vines that seem to have pushed their way out of the stone floor.
Didn't Uberheim restrain one of the others though himself?
Barnyar is
Yes.
restrained.
Yep, you would see Senior Scribe Varnier currently grasped in an earthen hand.
Can I get to the cat lady and try and restrain her?
Sure, if you're gonna like walk up and you're gonna restrain her, how with like a grapple
I
or
have manacles.
manacles? Okay, so go ahead and give me an attack roll. And with manacles, so you're basically trying to like bring both of her hands down around behind her back and then clamp the manacles around her wrists in like one fluid motion.
Yeah, if I can.
Okay, give me actually a strength check then, and we'll see what happens.
Strength. Oh, come on! That's a 9.
Yeah, you try to pull one of her hands even behind her back, and the strength which she resists, like, it seems really unnatural for this really slender cat-like form.
That's all I can do.
All
Well,
right.
I mean, the manacles are still out in my hand if anyone wants to grab them, but that's all I can do.
All right. Next up then is Klobeck, and as I said, you feel this sensation wash over you for this turn, and until I tell you otherwise, you are charmed. So what do you do? You're currently restrained by an entangle, and you feel the urge to help Varnier and Cthulhu.
Full on help, right?
Yeah, you want to I'll just say you want
Alex.
to rid this Firefly cellar of these invaders.
oh,
All right, who's standing next to me? We were, I guess, huddled up.
That was
Maximilian?
Uberheim, I
Is he
think.
melee range?
Yep, we're all right next to each
All right.
other.
Well, it's a good thing I didn't pull out weapons last time. I only get to pull out one this time.
Only.
Well, and consider too that you're restrained.
So tactically, I would pull out a short sword, but what I really want to do is pull out this dagger that is inscribed with the word restrained,
That's so good.
and I want to stab Uberheim with it. Get him
Oh.
on the
Alright.
circuit.
Go ahead and make your attack with disadvantage.
Wouldn't it be a straight roll because Uberheim's restrained as well? So
Either
the
way, I
advantage
nailed it.
attack-
Oh yeah, you're right.
I got a 25. Oh,
Oh boy,
okay.
Damn.
So hold on. Is it advantage?
it's
No,
it's a straight roll.
Or straight
You
roll.
have disadvantage for being restrained, and he
Well, I
has.
rolled 2 dice
Okay.
at the same time. One was an 18, one was a 20. There's no way of knowing which one was going to be the one without disadvantage. So not
you
crit.
hit.
All right. Well, I sneak attack him.
You can't.
Okay.
You can't. He's not within 5 feet. He was 5 feet behind me, right? Dan Uberheim.
Uberheim was 5 feet behind Klobeck.
Right. I don't.
Because he
There's
said he
5 feet
ran
behind
up.
Vox, but I assume
Uberheim
you're
is
gonna
not
next to me.
standing next to any of my allies, right?
Right.
Uberheim's not
Oh, that's
standing
true.
next
I'm not
to
next to the others.
Varnier or Cat Lady.
Right, they both would have
So then
made strikes
you're right.
against Voximilian.
I don't get sneak attack. Oh, well, good job. Minimal damage. That is a total of 6,
Okay. I took 6 damage.
and it is what? Piercing?
Ow.
Yeah.
Oof, owie, your blood.
My blood.
Do you
All
bleed?
right.
I was about to say, does he bleed?
No.
Oof, owie,
Stupid
your
human.
hydraulic fluid.
Yeah.
All right. That'll end my turn.
Okay, and then so for
do I have to
purposes,
do anything about the restraint that I'm in,
so
or is that an action to try to get out?
you have an action to make a strength check against the vines if you would like, but
I've already used my action.
yeah, okay. Then is it if there's anything else you'd like to do?
Nope.
All right, and then so for Varnier, who's currently restrained in Maximilian's earthen grasp, what's the check she has to do? She has to spend her turn doing what?
Brigady strength.
A strength check to try to get out of it, and it takes her whole action.
That's 11.
Okay, does an 18 get her out of the grasp?
It does. She needed to beat a 14.
All right, so again, with what you guys would think is supernatural strength for a 600-plus-year-old elf, she pushes her way out of this grasp. But that's all she does for her turn. So next up is going to be Uverheim, followed by Voximilian.
Okay, one second. I'm trying to find something. I could have sworn that I can use my sorcery points to gain a spell slot. There it is.
Heck
Okay,
yeah.
it takes 3. Okay, boop, boop, boop. Okay, now that I have that, I'm going to regain a 2nd level spell slot and use Misty Step to get out of the entangle
Okay,
and be far away from Quebec.
that's a great idea. Super good idea.
I attempt to make an opportunity attack. It doesn't work though.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
it was my bonus action, so for my
Blade
action...
reaches air. And which
Or
direction are you teleporting? Let's just say, so I can keep track of you. I have like a
Yeah.
kind of a mental idea of where you all are on this map. So
The
I drew you a
opposite,
map. It's
as
not
far
to
away
scale.
from them as I can, maybe back towards where we came from.
okay, so
Like
you're kind of
where-
teleporting to the east, towards the stairs that would lead down to the middle floor.
Yeah, sure, we'll say that. Like
Okay.
I'm at the top of the stairs or something.
Yeah, you poof and you arrive at the top of the stairs in a bit of mist as you intended.
Perfect. And then Uverheim is very much not insightful, so he just assumes they're enemies, and is going to make a chromatic orb attack at the lion lady or whatever.
Okay,
Cthulhu.
yeah, go ahead and make that attack.
All right. Does a 17 hit?
That does hit.
All right, 3d8, and I'm gonna do thunder damage. 17 damage.
17 damage. Yeah, you see with your chromatic orb thundering across the floor, it impacts with Cthulhu's back shoulder and just erupts. She is visibly shaken, and you see a bit of blood come out of her mouth as she receives this orb. She's looking pretty injured, like pretty bad condition. Might not be able to fight for that much longer.
And that is my turn.
All right. Next up then is Voxmillion, followed by a Cthulhu, and then Pippi.
Seeing Klobeck stab Uberheim, I want to. Is there anyone I can flank with against Klobeck? Take advantage?
So Uberheim has left, so it's you standing. Yeah, you could probably flank
Roshia was
with
right ahead.
Roshia.
Okay.
Yeah.
I flank with Roshia, and I'm going to do an unarmed strike, and I'm just going to punch him square in the face.
Punching which one?
Klobeck.
Me.
Oh, Klobeck. Okay, great.
Yes. Yes. That's just plus my strength. That's a dirty 20, a 19 plus 1. And you take 1 damage because it's my strength is plus 1. And I say,
Ow,
snap out of it!
bitch.
Boom! Right in the nose.
Ooh, does
Yeah.
that snap me out of it?
It does not, but you're pretty upset that this guy just punched you in the face.
Oh shit!
All right.
Oh,
That
no.
affects my reaction to it.
Oh good.
So wait, it
bitch,
was
what the fuck?
Colbeck
It's
that
more
was
like,
charmed,
"Ugh."
not Uberheim?
Yeah, it was Klobeck.
Oh,
Colbeck.
I
Yeah.
thought it was Uberheim
Alex
that was
Colbeck.
charmed.
Nope.
That was my action. I have a bonus action, which is only a healing word. I don't have any spell slots. I'm gonna save that. That's it. That's my turn.
All right. Next up is going to be Cthulhu, who is going to cast this spell. So I would like. Boy, oh boy. Okay, I need Roshia, I need Pippi, and I need Voxmillion, and I need Klobeck to all please make Constitution saving throws.
What is she casting?
Yeah, it's a natural 1.
Throw up.
He's casting Constitution saving throws.
Thinking cloud.
19.
Wow.
She's casting Stinky Doo Doo.
18.
Oh. It says I'm
14.
poisoned, but I don't remember what from.
Oh,
I
I don't know.
don't know what you'd be poisoned from either, actually.
That's probably old.
Cool, dropping it.
Drop it. All right, so what was the rolls in total? We got 1 from Voxmillion. We got what from Pippi?
He had
19.
19, and then
She
the other
had
two?
19.
14.
18.
Okay. So Voxmillion take 8 thunder damage,
Okay.
and everyone else please take 4 thunder damage. And Roshia, give me a dexterity saving throw as you are shoved over the railing of these of this floor.
Nice, nice.
Let's try this one. Maybe it'll be nicer.
For the rest of you, you are all shoved back about 10 feet from Cthulhu.
Thunder wave.
Yep. Or 14 again.
14. So with the 14, I'll say you were able to reach out and at least grasp one of the rails, one of the vertical standing bars that makes up this balcony. And you do not fall, but you are hanging by just a single hand.
Reach out and touch rails.
I think
Yep.
of that every time he says you reach out. I always think touch me every time.
Very good. I'm glad you guys think of that. That's excellent. Next up then is Pippi, followed by Roshia. So Pippi, you are pushed back and you feel this impact of thunder, rattle against your chest and your ribs as you see Roshia go flying over the rails.
Yes. And would
Or
Pippi
combat,
know that
whatever it is.
that he's charmed? That Kyle's charmed?
What's your passive insight?
10.
10. So, I mean, with the passive 10, I'm not sure you would fully grasp what's happening here. You guys are a bit surprised that these people who were, friendly to you otherwise are suddenly, drawing arms and casting spells at you guys. I would definitely say you can see that Klobeck has tried to attack Uverheim before Uverheim, vanished across the room, but you wouldn't necessarily know for sure why.
Do you yell anything out?
No,
I yell out,
probably.
"Die, bitch!"
Probably not. I just didn't know if I would have had like if I would have seen all that based off of my positioning. So, and I don't necessarily know. I would have seen the Varnir though, like super spooktified with my shield.
All you've seen Varnir do is look even more scared than the way she did when you arrived and break out of a Maximilian's earthen grasp. And actually, Klobeck, give me one more charisma saving throw.
15.
Yeah, nope, we're still good. Go on.
Okay. So I'm actually going to go ahead and use my action to do what's it called? Magic awareness.
Fireball? Oh, okay.
What? I'm not going to fireball in this tiny little room.
And fireball.
I can.
Shield.
No, it's not fair.
Oh.
Anyway, I will do it as soon as I won't kill everybody in my path.
That might
Like
be never.
myself. No, it will happen. Okay. So magic awareness, do you know what that is? It's
Yeah, it's detect magic as a what kind of action?
as my
At
action.
will.
As your action? Okay.
As
great.
my
Yeah.
action, and I have 60 feet that I can know the location of any spell or magic items within 60 feet that's not behind total cover.
Okay, so as your action, you activate this. You sort of center yourself as much as a barbarian can, and you reach out feeling the wild magic. And when you reopen your eyes, you're almost blinded. This entire space is filled with magic.
Yeah. So I don't really get anything.
Yep, guys, it's magic.
It's magic, guys. There's magic all
You
around
know.
us. Can I? No, because I already used my action. I was gonna say, could I try to grapple Varnir?
Yeah, that would be an action
But
to
that's
try
an
to grapple.
action. Then I don't want to rage because I'm not doing anything. I'm just gonna sit and pick my nose.
Okay,
And that's it.
all right.
Oh, weird.
You pick at least two really long boogies out that like hold on the back of your sinuses as you withdraw them. Next up then is
Can I pull out my longsword?
No, you pull out boogies.
yeah, you pull out your
Thank you.
longsword, which makes it really difficult. I mean, you try to pick your nose with it, and it's just like it hurts a little bit as you try to stick. It's fine. Next up is Roshia, followed by Klobeck.
Boogies are your weapon.
So I'm assuming I have to use movement to get the F back up off the railings.
Yeah, I would say with a 14 dex save, you successfully caught yourself from falling, but it would take some climbing to get yourself back up and over the railing.
All right, so I have 30 of normal movement, and if I use my Zephyr Strike spell, I can get an extra 30.
Okay, and what sort of components is that? Do you have to do like somatic and things?
Vocal.
Vocal.
Not because I'm trying to restrict you, but I just was curious.
it's
So
fine.
it's just a spoken
Just
word and that's it? Yeah,
Yep.
great. You
so
do
I'm
it.
gonna do that. And then whoever out of the two that, other than Klobeck, that's attacking us, that looks the worst, I want to try and hit, but more so knock out than kill, if I can.
Okay. Alex, do you remember what the rules are about that? You're trying to do a non-lethal strike,
You just call it beforehand.
and so does it just restrict like the amount of damage it does?
No, it does full damage. It's just it's a pure like I don't want to like cut this person's throat open. I'm just going to grievously wound them essentially, and it just knocks them unconscious. There's no death saves or anything like that. You just knock them. They go unconscious for 1d4 hours, I believe.
Unless the DM cruelly decides that you've crushed their skull.
Yeah, I mean, usually I'll do
Yeah.
something like if the health over is like more than 25% of their max or something, it's like any, you can't hold that back. But
Yeah.
yeah, if they
Okay.
call it before the attack, then basically it's like they roll 3 successes on death save and then they just recover after 1d4 hours.
An attacker who reduces a creature to 0 hit points with a melee attack may choose to knock them out. Sounds good. Let's do it.
Woo! Alright, so I don't remember which, it was it the cat chick that's pretty low, looking rough?
If you were to give him just even a passing inspection, you would see that Varnier is like barely standing.
Alright. For now, I'll just go after Varnier. I'm assuming with my extra 30 feet I can get
Oh
up
yeah,
the
it's like you
rail
would be
and
easy.
get to her.
You would feel that when energy, imbue your body, and you'd almost feel carried over the rails. But you arrive and you're able to make this strike, no problem.
Yeah, I'm gonna Legolas, like, one-hand
Legolas.
squeak myself over this railing,
Yeah,
land, and then go.
yeah. You feel
Because I
extremely light with that. Like I said, with that wind energy permeating your body, you pull and lift even with just the one hand, and you feel like you've flung yourself.
Yeah. I'm gonna go over to her, take the handle of my short sword, and just bop her on the temple.
Okay, go for it. Make that attack roll.
I get advantage on it.
Yes, because you would be flanking with Voxmillion even. It's where
Well, I
the
get it
position where you
anyways.
left.
Because my spell lets me
Except
get
for the-
advantage.
You get super advantage,
I
double
get
advantage.
super advantage.
I was about to say I actually got knocked back 10 feet by the thunder wave, so I'm actually
Oh,
not next
well.
to it.
Oh yeah, very true, very true.
It's okay. I rolled okay. Well, got to go back over here. 22 to hit.
22 definitely hits.
And then it's an extra d8 along with short swords, which is a 6. God. Ew. Whoop, whoop. Okay. 13. 18 damage.
Woo. All right.
Yep.
So she had a max of 9 health and currently only
Meow.
had 3.
Wow.
So that's a lot of overkill.
That's literally a
Whoopsies.
killing blow.
Yeah.
So you strike for the temple, and unfortunately, Varnier just drops dead like a sack of potatoes. You
Well.
have definitely knocked the consciousness out of her.
Permanently.
A 600. Oh my god.
All that knowledge just
Well, I mean, you guys were hitting her too.
Very true. Is
I
there anything
didn't-
else you would like to do?
I think that's pretty much all I can do right now.
Okay. All right.
If
next
I'm
up,
blocking anyone from attacking what's her face, I'll move out of the way. But I don't know where I am positional wise.
you are not. And I again apologize for I'm sure the chaos this feels like with no map, but
It's okay.
we'll get there. Next up is Klobeck, followed by Uverheim.
I don't want it.
You're still restrained,
all
right?
Overheim left.
Yes, Klobeck is currently restrained. Uverheim has vanished. Everyone else has been knocked back 5 feet from Cthulhu. You've seen Varnier now fall over lifeless, and
But we
Roshia has
left
arrived
melee
from
with-
over. Roshia would be within melee range, because you wouldn't
I
have
killed
been.
her.
Yes.
Well, didn't mean to.
I'll get you, my pretty. Okay, that's a good roll. Sorry, that's a good roll.
That's fine.
23 to hit. Yep, that hits you.
Who would that not hit?
John.
Seriously.
And that's 10 damage
Okay.
of piercing.
And when your turn is over, give me another charisma saving throw.
19.
19. So yeah, as you pierce Roshia with this dagger that says restraint on it, and you see this elven blood kind of pour across it, you snap back to your senses.
Like mid, like hilt deep in Rashia, I snap back.
Yep.
And I'll be like, oh shit, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, I try to squelch.
try to push the little bit of blood back in.
Aw, he actually he
Supplement it
woke up
with spit.
because he stabbed her.
That's right. It was the emotional trauma of
Yeah.
injuring your friend.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
But
Sure.
if that's the end of your turn, then Uberheim, it's going to be
Well,
your
I don't-
turn, followed by
short
Vox
sword.
Million.
What
Get the
is
short sword.
the... So currently there's just, I forget her name again, left, right?
Cthulhu. Yep, just the
She-
tabaxi, this black tabaxi druid. You'd be able to tell by all of the thunder, wavy, and tangle stuff she's been doing.
Was she within 5 feet of Barnyard?
She would have been.
Okay, My
Yes.
Maximilian's Earthen Grasp is still around, so it's going to
Mhm.
grab her instead.
Okay.
Strength saving throw.
Very
It's
good.
14.
Sure. Okay. Strength saving throw. Ooh, that is a 14.
So it beats it?
Yeah, meets it,
Yes.
beats it.
Okay, so then it don't do nothing. That was my action. For my bonus action, I'm going to do nothing. So that's my turn.
Okay. All right. The next up is Voxmillion, followed by a Cthulhu, and then Pippi's on deck.
I don't think Voxamillion would attack Cthulhu.
Blow back.
I look over to Quebec, and I'm just like, what are you doing?
Causing Roshi and Ouchie.
She was such an easy target.
I don't even know what to do. Attacking her is just so against what he would do. He just won't do it. I want to go up to her, and I want to try and I don't know if there's some sort of kind of check I should make if you want to suggest one, but I want to try and shake her out of it. Slap her without causing any damage. I just go up to her and grab her and say, fight it! I don't know what this is, but you can't end up like her. Right.
Let's call that. Do you want to say grapple her? Would that be in character?
No, because
Because you're grabbing her shoulders and
yeah, yeah, I guess I would. Not in a way that's I'm trying to restrain you so my friends can get hit. Just yes, restrain her. Yes. Yeah,
Okay.
Grapple. So I'll make a 19 plus whatever.
Yeah, you grapple her.
Cool.
No problem.
So yeah, I'm in front of her, chest to chest, hugging her, arms pinned to the side. And I just yell out, we gotta figure something out. We can't kill her. That's my turn.
He really liked all those nipples.
Wow.
Just
Wowie wow. Oh
That's
boy.
my turn.
Yep, that's your turn. Okay. All right. Next up is Cthulhu's turn, who is going to try to break your grapple, I guess.
No.
14 contested strength roll, right?
I rolled a 4 plus 1, so yes.
Yeah. So she just pushes your arms away and looks like she's preparing to do other things, but
That was her
yeah,
action.
she continues to. She's also making other rolls. Continues to take an aggressive stance with you guys.
Does it
Next up is
look like
Pippi.
she's fighting anything, like mentally? Like, is she, like you said, I had insight, and I know she's under a spell of some sort. Does it look like she's resisting?
She does look
Not
like she's
resisting.
resisting. She, especially after seeing Varnir go down, you can see the like bags under her eyes sort of well up a little bit, and you can see she's fighting. She's just rolling really bad.
Yeah, I just yell out, "Don't kill her!" And I want to completely obscure her as much as possible. So I want to give her half cover or whatever I can using my body.
Okay. Next up then is Pippi, followed by Roshia. Pippi, you see Voxmillion try to shake Cthulhu out of it, and having broken his grasp, he just goes to shield her from any further harm. What do you do?
Can I grab the manacles from Roshia and try to put the manacles on her?
So, Roshia, you had those in your hands when you went over the railing, is that right?
Yeah, they're probably on the ground.
Mm,
Yeah, they're probably on the ground. So, if you wanted to run over and try to pick those up,
Swoop them.
I could do that, or would that be my action? Like, could I try to grab them
um,
and also put them in there, or no?
I could be wrong about this, but I would consider something like just walking over and scooping something up off the ground like a free action.
Free
Okay.
action, stow your weapon. Bonus action, scoop up manacles.
Oh, yeah, that could be true because you do have a sword in your hand.
I do.
Yeah.
What do you have in your other hand?
My shield.
Well, she would
A
have to
very
use
spoopy
both
shield.
hands to manacle, likely.
Oh yeah,
Or-
sure.
Scoop it up on the tip of the
Uh,
sword.
I don't know if you need both
Nothing
hands to
could go wrong
manacle or
about
not.
that.
Put these on.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Here, show me
nothing,
your
of
wrists.
course.
There's no major arteries
Um,
there.
Okay, so in order to stow my shield and my weapon, that would be my action and bonus action?
I mean, we could call it a free action and a bonus action, or a free action and an action.
Is there a way for me to be able to try to handcuff this lady with a shield and a sword in my hand and having to pick up the manacles?
I'll say not likely. I would grant you the ability to like make a grapple check, but it would be pretty high DC to also get the manacles on there.
Okay, so then how about I just try to hold her arms behind her back?
Okay. So you stow your sword and your shield, and then you go to try to restrain her.
I do. I do.
Okay. Go ahead and make that. It's a strength for or an attack for a grapple, right? Yeah. So do that.
It's a what kind of attack? An unarmed strike?
I believe so.
I think that's right.
Oh, that's a whopping 8.
Yeah, but you go to grab her wrists, and she's wise to this tactic now. She just kind of deftly moves out of your reach.
Yeah.
She Borg.
That's it.
All right. Next up then is Roshia, followed by Klebeck.
Would I be able to tell if she's like
So sorry. Did she roll a opposing strength check?
Against the
So-
unarmed attack.
I was just reading. I've been saying this wrong. Grapple. Use one of your attacks using at least one free hand. You try to seize the target by make grapple check instead of an attack roll. A strength check contested
Oh.
by athletics or acrobatics. So,
Got it.
Pippi needed to roll in athletics, and then she would need to roll athletics or acrobatics. So you actually don't
So-
have to roll to hit.
You rolled
my-
in
my
2
plus-
plus 6.
Yeah, my yeah. So it would have been an 8 regardless.
Okay,
Okay.
but she has to still roll though, so you have a chance at least.
She rolled a 2, so yeah, you get this grapple.
Ooh,
Yes.
nice.
Read
Good
those
job.
rules. Read those rules.
We love learning.
All right.
Ethan, walk
So
up.
yes, I have her restrained.
Yes.
Cool beans. Moving on.
Okay.
Would I be able to tell if she's able to be saved? The one I murked?
Oh, so you're like checking to see if there's still a pulse, or what are you
On
looking for?
Barnier?
Yeah, to see if I believe my healing or a potion, because I have a potion and I have a spell. If either would possibly work.
Sure,
I don't
I'll
want her to
say
be dead.
like a bonus action. Give me a medicine check.
Okay.
Ethan says he's dead.
Ethan, don't be dead.
Stop.
Ooh, medicine. So hold on, don't think I've done medicine with this person. Oh, it's not horrible.
You have good
It's
wisdom.
gonna be
Should at
a
least.
16.
16, yeah, that's you are familiar enough with anatomy. You see Varnier laid out on the ground. Her eyes haven't even closed, but she's not breathing.
Oh.
And you see blood sort of pouring out from this impact wound on her temple.
So in my mind, would either of my thingies help her technically?
She's super dead.
You've not seen people who can be helped by healing potions in this state before.
I think Roshia would still just try.
The lesson here is stop trying to knock people out. You always kill them.
No, not always. If I didn't
trou-
get my extra D8 from the freaking spell itself, I wouldn't have done it.
It's trouble when there's extra power involved.
Yep.
Yeah.
Very
Could have
dangerous.
chose not to use that D8.
I didn't know I could choose not to use it.
Oh.
I wouldn't have. It would have been taken 7 off.
Well, I mean, you could have chose not to roll it. Wouldn't have known until, or you wouldn't have known.
Actually, I don't think I'm gonna do. I still have an action, right?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna use Cure Wounds. Gonna keep my
Okay.
potion.
You're curing wounds on Varnier?
Yep, just to try, because Rashia would try,
Okay.
because she
Yeah.
feels really bad.
You do. You place your hand on her chest and you see that sort of radiant fey energy course down your arm and through your hands and fingers and enter this body, but you don't see any response. No signs of life.
That's all I can do. I'll just yell fuck. And just scream out at Vox, is there anything you can do? I didn't mean to hit her that hard. That's it. That's all I can do.
All right. Next up then is Klobeck, followed by Uverheim.
Okay. I'm going to put away restraint.
Okay.
And I'm going to slap the shit out of Kuntosh or whatever her name was.
Okay.
Not
I guess
even
would
her
be an
name.
honor strike. Be like,
It's
wake up!
it's an appropriate thing to call someone when you're in combat with them.
Shemsheim has a hold over you. Don't let him. And I slap her with a 20 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
I deal 0 damage because I have negative.
Oh yeah, you have -3. Oh no. Yeah, you successfully slap her.
Her cheek is slightly red.
It is looking rosy pink even underneath the black fur.
Well, wake up, bitch.
All right.
It's Shemsheim's fault. I blame Shemsheim.
Chimchime. Chimchime. Is that your turn?
I don't know what else to do. Yeah, I'm done.
All right. Next up then is Uverheim, followed by Voximilian.
Gotta try to grab her with the arm again. Strength
All right.
check.
Okay. Strength save
She's
on
already
her.
Save, I meant, yeah.
Is she not already restrained?
She is currently being restrained by Pippi,
And
yes.
she is
Oh.
disadvantage? Or does she just
She
automatically double restrained?
does have disadvantage. As far as being restrained again,
Well, it's so that she would, because she has to spend an action to break out of this one. So,
She does
I don't
for
know.
Pippi as well. That's for anyone being
I
restrained.
mean, I could have rolled with advantage to hit her.
Yes, it does.
What if I had crit on that 0 damage?
Well, she rolled a natural 19 regardless. So we'll say that your grasp went to grab her, and she just, is able to swing Pippi's body, as small as it is, out enough out of the way that she's not gripped.
Okay, well that is my turn. Not gripped.
Gripped. A whole grip of Druid. All right, next up is Voxmillion then, and then Pippi's on deck.
I cast Bless. Use another spell slot on myself, Quebec, and Pippi.
Okay. So Voxmillion, Pippi, and Quebec, make sure you know you've got that D4.
D4 for attack rolls and saving throws.
Woo!
And then I'll just No. Oh my god. The whole reason I'm casting Bless. Jesus Christ. Myself, Quebec, and her.
Ah, okay.
I cast...
Blessing Cthulhu.
Yes. Jesus. I would have been
okay.
so mad.
Super duper smart.
And I just, when I cast it on, I reach over to Quebec, and then I go up to her, and I grab her face, and I just look at it, and the runes glow on my face, my eyes glow silver, and I say, "You can fight this!" And then I give Bless to her.
All right. It's her turn next, so let's see how this goes. First, she's going to try to break out of Pippi's grapple with a natural 18 plus 0.
Pippi, need making athletics, and you're muted.
A whopping 10.
And yeah, so she uses her action to, once again, this is a slippery tabaxi, breaks from your grapple, but stays where she is, and come back. Even with the bless, rolls a 10.
Jesus.
So
Come
next
on.
up, it's Pippi's turn. I'm sorry, I gotta go with what's rolled. I know this is probably super duper frustrating, but
I'm going
lie
to
to
try
me,
to
Blake.
grapple her again.
I got an 8 and a 2. Okay. Yeah, go ahead and make that
Because I don't
same
want to
athletics.
kill her. That's a 15.
That's a natural 17.
Uh,
How come she's rolling good on that? What the heck?
I don't know. I'm
I pinch her.
gonna use a different die.
Picture.
Where's my dice? There they are.
I shouldn't have used Vex's dice. I should have just kept with Keyleth. I've been rolling worse.
This one
today.
is cursed. This is my bloodstone D20, so I'll stop using that one.
All right. Well,
What?
I don't do anything else.
Okay. Next up then
I don't
is
know how to
Roshia,
help
followed by
her.
Quebec.
I think we just
I
have
mean,
to
this is
help her save.
Good. This is a good lesson. I mean, I will say player knowledge. So sacred space. There's more than just saves as a way to end this effect, but it would take quite a bit.
I don't. I don't have nothing.
You can grapple her. You take the dodge action. You could give someone the help action.
I meant to try and break it.
Oh.
But I guess I will grapple. I try grapple.
Roll an athletics.
Okay, go for it.
Not
And
strong,
I'm using
though.
this pretty blue die now instead of the bloodstone die.
Oh, my athletics is horrible.
Yeah, this is kind of like the same thing, only not see-through.
Well,
Oh, I see. Yeah.
12.
12, 14.
That's all I can do.
All right, Klobek, then it's your turn.
I do step aside in case anyone else wants to grapple her.
My slap's not working, so now I'm gonna headbutt her with my horns. I'm gonna
Nice.
ram
I like it. All right, go for it.
I don't want to hit anyone anymore.
her. 11 to
You
hit.
gore her to death.
Wait, I don't have advantage, do I?
So you guys are all surrounding her at this point. There's enough people who are trying to restrain and kind of hold her in place. So yeah, you can absolutely roll that with advantage.
Well, it didn't change anything. 11 to hit.
That hits.
Yeah.
Okay. Can't pick up my D4. Maximum damage. 3.
3. Yeah, you gore her with your cute little satyr horns and cause 3 damage.
And I don't want to kill her. I'm trying to knock her out. Although I don't suspect I would kill her with that.
I don't know. The other chick only had 9.
Say, wake up, bitch!
What the fuck?
Just, poking her with your horns.
It's Shum Shum's
Anything
fault.
else?
I blame Shum Shum.
Chum chum.
Shim
Just
No.
smack her with the book.
Does Bless only last for 1 use?
No, 1 minute.
Sweet.
10 rounds. Uberheim, then it's your turn, followed by Voxmillion. I can't believe we've gotten more rounds out of this than most
Yeah.
other creatures.
Well, we're not trying to hurt her. We're just trying to delay
That's how I make
forever.
combat last.
You're on mute, Uberheim.
Oh, sorry. Try to grab her again.
Okay, with Maximilians.
Yep.
All right, come on, Druid. It fell off the table. 14? What does she have to pass?
14. So she
God damn it.
doesn't do it. So keep going. That's my turn.
All right, Voxmillion.
Grapple with advantage. It's 16.
14, so you get the grapple.
All right, done.
She's grappled. This is so dumb.
Use her
She's
turn
gonna try
to.
and break your grapple.
Okay, I got
3.
a 6. Hey,
All right, cool,
two wet
cool.
noodles
Finally,
slapping against each other. Jesus.
finally. All right. So here's the charisma saving throw.
All right.
Please stop being such a
Hold
shitter,
on,
Druid.
hold on. All players, pass the voodoo.
Pass the voodoo. Pass the voodoo.
the voodoo.
Uh,
Come on.
Busy
everybody.
watching a pug.
Come on. Come on. Thank you.
And
Thank you.
With that, you see her body just go slack.
Oh, thank Christ.
Ugh.
And Cthulhu, we'll say combat is at an end for now, unless you guys want to like wreck her shit. But she returns to her senses and she just starts to wail. She's weeping.
What
I-
happened to you?
I immediately go over to the dead body.
Help me, help
Okay.
me, help 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 me. I didn't mean to, I didn't mean to.
Is anybody else doing anything other than checking a dead body and
I'm just with Fox trying to help.
I will
Support.
try to console the lady to the best that Pippi can, which is not very good. But be like, can you tell me what happened?
sure, give me a charisma check with is anybody
I know that we
helping
just
her
killed
try
like a person
somebody
right
else
in front of
asked,
you,
right?
but
I want to act like I'm helping and rifle through her pockets.
All right. Okay.
Would that
So
be sleight of
A
hand?
charisma ability check? Is that what you want me to do?
yeah, Pippi, give me a charisma ability check. Give me like a persuasion check.
Persuasion?
And then yeah, Club,
Well,
give me
both
a sleight
ways
of
it would
hand.
be 15.
Okay. Yeah, you can see her visibly like regain some semblance of emotional stability. And she just tells you like we were sitting and talking. I apologized and we felt this aura come upon us.
Hey, does Bless work on skill checks?
No, it's attack rolls and saving throws.
Ability
only.
checks. Oh, saving throws. It's guidance. That's
Damn.
ability.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So only 26.
Only
Jesus.
26. Let me see. Let me see what she's got because you definitely get it. Yeah, you find a little like wicker figurine. It looks like it's pretty simply made. You know, the legs and arms and waist and things are all tied with simple twine, but this seems like a little stick figurine. And you also find 24 silver.
Like you needed more coins.
I rolled a 19 on my medicine check, looking over Varnier.
Yeah, with a 19, I mean, you've seen this a couple times in the few skirmishes you guys have had with the forces of evil. This person is dead.
I look over to Rashia, and I just put a hand on her shoulder without kind of looking at her and say, "She's gone."
There's not.
Bad.
I mean, there's a whole bunch of mages here.
I just shake my head no. I
It's
do.
okay. It was
I
just
do.
her time to die.
I do
No
close her
worries.
eyes.
Yeah,
Don't
you
worry,
guys all
she
see
died of
Vox
old
She lived
age.
a very
kind of-
long life.
Old
Yeah.
people can't withstand blows like that.
I've never seen a wrinklier elf than her.
Yeah, so what are the rest
Wow,
of you guys doing as you...
She must have taken a lot of knowledge with her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I ask her as they're kind of doing that. I just asked her. She say, "Do you want to help me take her down to the room?"
Yeah, I'm still gonna try and ask around afterwards, even if it doesn't help.
Okay.
There's so many
As you
powerful
guys
people
are
here.
talking about taking her downstairs, why don't both Roshia and Voxmillion give me a perception check? Uverheim too.
Does this wicker
Ooh,
figurine fit in with
ooh.
the dolls?
I rolled really bad. 4.
12.
This wicker figurine seems just like very simply made, like not very fancy. There's no like painted face or anything, so doesn't really fit the same aesthetic as the dolls in the sense that they were at least like had some basic features. This has really none.
He's into voodoo. Does it have any like real hair attached?
I mean, with you got a pretty high roll. You give your loot a little once over, and all you can really see is this hempen string used to tie all of these wicker strands together.
I got a 22 on perception.
Okay, so Uverheim, you're kind of distracted by all of this, but
The dead
both
people.
both Voxmillion and Roshia, you guys hear the sound of footsteps coming up these stairs, and you hear the sound of crying. More than just Cthulhu in front of you. You hear what sounds like a young girl crying.
My eyes kind of go wide,
yeah.
and I'm like, Roshi, can you take her? And I kind of try to hand the
Yeah.
body over to you, and then I try and meet the girl at the doorway without letting her see kind of what happened here.
Okay. Yeah, when you arrive at the top of the stairs, you see pretty much what you expected. You see Galeby coming up the stairs, but the front of her is covered in blood. And she has what looks like a very heavy, like metal reinforced book. Like, you know how some of those books have the little clasps on the corners in order to reinforce them from bumps and damage. She has one of those books in her hand, and it is also covered in blood.
I look at her and say, put the book down. Put the book down. What happened? Does she put the book down?
Yeah, she drops the book and just like runs to you and gives you the biggest hug.
Hug her and pick her up, and I say, "What's wrong? Why are you covered in blood? What were you doing with that book? What are you doing?"
She at this point is just kind of like she's just sobbing, and you can feel those warm tears sort of come across your shoulder as she like just presses herself into your neck, and she says, "Crinkle."
Where did Crinkle do this to you? Are you hurt?
I did this.
How did you do this? What exactly did you do?
With the book.
And I point to the metal book. That book?
That book.
Is Crinkle okay? Where is Crinkle?
Crinkle's in her room.
Forever.
Yeah, give me an insight check.
Cool.
28.
19.
19. Yeah. Crinkle's in her room forever.
Oh my god.
Oh God.
And
Yep.
so you did this, you said.
I didn't do it on purpose.
What happened? How did this happen?
I was going downstairs to my room and I felt somebody put their hand on my shoulder and then I woke up like this.
Did didn't see who put their hand on your shoulder?
It felt really scary. I closed my eyes. I tried to pretend it wasn't there, make it go away, and when I opened my eyes, crinkled was crinkled.
I look back
Oh,
to
damn.
Katula and I say, "Does that sound familiar? The hand on the shoulder."
That's exactly what it felt like.
I will set down Gelby and I will pick up the book.
Okay. Da da da.
Glad I swat the book from his hands. Don't touch that. As I put a hand on his shoulder.
So as you pick up this book, the fireflies and all of these magically lit torches in all of the cellar go dim for just a couple seconds before light returns
Okay.
My firefly.
For all of us?
for everyone.
I pick up the book and I open it.
Oh,
Jim
God.
Jam.
Okay, yeah, you
No.
open the book and you hear the same sort of musical notes sort of being softly plucked by these. So you know how a music box works, where it's the cylinder and it plucks the little metallic twine springs and it makes the music. So you hear that same musical tone that you guys heard before start to play again. Please give me a intelligence saving throw.
Is this
Intelligence.
the same? So, but this is a different book than the one that Uberheim has.
Yeah, because we have the.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We
No,
have
none of that
to.
happened. None of that
Oh,
happened.
okay.
You pick up a
Okay.
regular ass book. You don't pick up that book.
But she did still kill Crinkle?
What are you looking for in this regular ass book? That's definitely not the book that.
Okay, I
Uberheim has.
understand your hiccup. So she runs. Does she still runs up? Is Crinkle still dead? Because we do have the book, so she wouldn't have had the book to have. Is Crinkle still dead?
Oh,
Is
you
Crinkle
guys
still
don't
dead?
know.
No,
You guys
no,
don't
no,
hear-
no, no, no.
Right?
Did she
Crinkle's
still run?
in her room?
Does she run up the stairs still covered in blood, carrying a normal book now?
Or are we rewinding before that?
Okay, so end of combat happened.
Yeah.
You guys were
Yep.
checking bodies, rifling through pockets, found some cool stuff, calm to Port Tabaxi. Gailby comes up the stairs. You guys all notice. You go over to see what's up. She's got a bloody book in her hand. This is just a regular ass,
Got
not a
Okay.
magical fancy book of
everything's
thing.
everything's the same. It's just a regular book.
Damn.
Yeah, it's a regular book, but it has reinforced corners.
Understood.
Okay,
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 so this is what she's to murder.
I see what you guys were after. They're like, is it another book? It's not another book.
Well, I was
This is
wondering.
just-
I was wondering if she opened up the book, if that's what made her kill Crinkle, and if she didn't have the book, then maybe she didn't kill Crinkle.
I see.
Okay, I still don't know what to fucking do with all this. Then,
I have no idea how to finish this rhyme either.
Well, what's the book though?
it's
Not
just
a
some
book.
random
Regular book.
book.
Generic
was
book about
It was an
snails.
object, a blunt force
Snail?
object.
Roshi. Ah, fuck me. Roshia, can you that? And I point to the giant statue and chains. That book that says "Be Curious" to see. Can you jump on that and see if there's anything interesting up on that statue?
Sure.
do. Yeah, give me an acrobatics check.
Acrobatics.
Also, is Groovy like freaking the fuck out for anyone else, or is it just me?
I don't
I don't
listen
know.
to
I always
Groovy.
keep it low enough that
I don't
Paige
think I
doesn't complain.
hear it.
Oh God, yeah, no, it's totally skipping.
Could I help Roshia get up on the statue and stuff?
I don't think I'd need it. FYI,
Good.
it's a 24.
Nice.
Yeah, so Pippi, you kind of lean down to make like a step.
Thanks, Pippi.
Uh-oh.
That
Hold on.
means we're the one that froze.
Whoa.
Nope.
I think everyone froze.
We
Yeah.
all froze.
Okay,
Oh,
yeah.
Discord is shitting the bed.
Yeah, that's
And
what
not
it
Never
was.
phrase.
individually.
Dang it, Dick Sword.
Anyways,
All right, so you jump up on the thing.
Jumpity jump up the thing.
You jumpity
So-
jump up the thing.
Pippi tries to help, and you instead step on her hand, and they're like, "Nah, bitch," and just jump.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was describing. Is that Pippi bends down to like make that like lift you up by your foot thing, and you just like blow past her, jump up off the railing, and you're up on top of the book.
Sorry, I already had the momentum.
It's fine. Next time.
Just hold me back.
Before she goes, I would have touched her and cast guidance.
Okay, yeah, you got guidance.
I guess I'm just inspecting the statue.
Your guidance was to
Book.
shove her for momentum.
How much do you weigh?
Ooh,
Oh
I'm
my
not that
God.
big.
Thing
Maybe
after
I
thing
should've
with
been up
this
there.
one shot. Jesus.
Love it.
It's
Description.
almost midnight for you
Sure.
guys.
I'm
Yeah,
trying to get through it.
It's gonna
Um,
continue again
I swear to God.
But she's.
because we
I
have
guess
no
besides
idea
super
how to
tiny.
finish it.
I was gonna say 115-ish.
Oh, she's scrawny.
Yeah, she's not strong or nothing.
she
I have
tall?
-1 for my
She's
strength. No,
lithe.
she's
So you get up on top of
Like
this
4
book
feet.
sculpture, and you can feel it kind of sway back and forth as the chains aren't
Ah.
exactly taut against the ceiling and this statue. But other than that, you just kind of gently sway for a moment.
I'm gonna be nauseous. Okay, I'll inspect the book that's in the hands.
Oh, this is just a statue of a book. You're standing on a stone
Okay.
book.
Okay. There's nothing written on it at all? It's a blank?
You guys could have seen from the floor that there's etched on the cover. It says "Be curious."
That's it. There's nothing like on the
Chop
top
the
of it.
chains.
It is blank page. Nobody expected to see this sculpture from this angle, so nothing was carved in the top of this book.
Chop it down. I'm curious about what's inside it.
I'm not gonna chop it down.
Come on.
Oh my
You do it
God.
then.
All right. In the
I'm
interest
not
of
up there.
getting through this, you guys were pretty much on the right track. At some point in your train of thought, get there again.
But we have no idea what thought or train.
Oh, I don't want to like just feed it to you.
I suggest
There.
I suggest to the group that we go check on Crinkle's crinkled body.
All right. We'll follow the clues.
We head down to Crinkle.
Maybe we also need to go to the bindery.
We were already there. We go to
We
Crinkle.
were
Maybe there's a
gonna go
shortcut.
there with the
Well,
book.
it already has the binding on it, right? Like it's not missing its spine anymore, right?
It is not like missing any chunks, but you were only able to just pop the cylinder back into place. You were not able to like, and I even described this so maybe we need a refresher. Last time when you repaired this book by pressing the cylinder back into place, it got to a point in the song, stopped, and then went back.
Who's
So we
doing
need
that
to
before he popped it back in?
We need to fix it further.
But he did something that he purposely broke it again.
Uberheim,
But
can
The
something
cylinder,
No, I
happened.
to
feel
pop the cylinder back out.
I
Couldn't
filled
do
that.
it, and then closed the book.
so we need
I
to
thought I failed to do it the second time.
Yeah, you failed to pop the cylinder back out the way that you had popped it in.
Yeah.
And then rather than
Oh, yes.
continuing to take damage, you guys decided to close the book.
Yep.
So the first thing it was doing was getting to a point and then skipping back to the beginning. And then he fixed it and it just got farther but skipped back to the beginning.
Yep.
Okay.
So we need to further fix the book. Well, I'm in Crinkle's room. What do I see?
Okay, yeah, you get down to Crinkle's room, and Crinkle is slumped in the corner. You see she has gouges all over her face and upper torso. Looks like she was probably bludgeoned to death with a book.
16 medicine check. Is she gone? Or is she like is she unconscious?
You see her taking very raspy, shallow breaths.
I dump my absolute last level 1 cure wounds. I'm not gonna roll real dice. I'm hitting the fucking D&D Beyond thing. She gets 9 health back. Crinkle,
Okay.
oh my god, I'm so sorry what happened. We're gonna go fix this book. I'm super empathetic, and I tell her it's gonna be okay, and I tell her to stay put and lock the door as they leave. and we go and repair the book. Someone bring
Maximilian,
bring the book
friend.
to the tape.
Oh,
I'm in a
okay.
lot of pain from that battle. Can
I
you
go
heal
into
me?
the dining room with the book.
I
Okay,
have
yeah.
this healing potion. I guess if you'll be all right. We go to fix it up.
Okay. Can you hold me up?
Yeah.
Pretty sure he can see.
You know what? I will hold you up, Klobek, because whenever your weak, very weak mind was manipulated yet again, you didn't kill me this time, so I appreciate that. And I put my arm under
Thanks so
him,
much,
and
friend. And I lift my leg for him to pick up my legs too.
I just walk away. I don't even pick it up. We get to the table. We look at the book.
All right, you get to the table and you look at a book.
Guidance, Uberheim, do something.
Please, God, do something.
What? What am I supposed to do?
Maybe we can try. It got stuck at a certain point after we put that cylinder back. Let's put it back in and see if we can figure out how to get this damn thing completed. And maybe there'll be a way to destroy it. I don't know.
Okay, we're gonna hurt ourselves again, but okay.
I'm reading the
Before
poem again.
Can I just do a scan around the room, make sure that there's nothing that maybe belongs to this book or was intended for this book?
What if we
Sure.
need to do it in front of the poem?
Well,
Are we in
remember
the room with the poem on the wall?
There was a fourth part of the poem that we unlocked when we fixed it. It
Give
was
me just give me an general intelligence check. I was going to say give me an
Okay.
investigation, but give me a general intelligence check.
General Intelligence
Ooh.
14.
14. Yeah, you feel pretty confident that the little bits of scrap metal and screws that they have in here that would maybe normally be used to reinforce a book in the same way as you guys just saw the murder weapon being reinforced. You could use that to probably put what materials are needed in this book.
Okay.
See, we
So
need
then
to
I'll
come in
open
the
up the
room,
book,
Vox.
which will probably hurt, and then use a tinker check to try to fix it, I guess.
I'm assisting in guidancing and praying.
Yes. So
I pray to help. Please.
first of all, give
Please.
me an intelligence saving throw.
Okay.
Uh,
Oh, damn it.
both of us are just him.
Won't stop rolling. Okay.
Both of you. If you're there assisting, then give me an intelligence saving throw.
Did you guidance me for just the check, or is it for this too?
Guidance is not for saves. It's
Okay,
just
so
for
then I only
ability
got 3 or 9. I mean.
17.
Okay,
If
so
I'm not touching the book, but I am there, do I need to do an intelligence save?
no, if you're not right up on this book, then there's no problem.
Okay.
So yes, Uverheim, take please 10 psychic damage,
Oh my god.
and
Ouch.
Voxmillion, you will take 5 as these maddening whispers you guys heard earlier enter your mind. And if you're going to attempt to please fix the book, then give me a dexterity check.
Oh, dexterity. Okay, that's better than what I was gonna do. I rolled decent. And
Add
then
a
I get
D4.
proficiency because I'm using Tinker's tools, right?
Yep.
Okay.
I'll give you the proficiency bonus, even though that wouldn't normally be a dexterity check. We need some help today, so.
Oh, right. So 16.
Okay. Yeah, with the 16, and even without your proficiency bonus, you would be able to push all of these metal plates and springs and screws into where they go. And as it sort of plays through, and you guys are sort of racked by this painful whispering and music that's playing in your head, you hear the mechanical inner workings of this book sort of squeak and stop for a second. And as it does, the book starts to tremble and vibrate and almost
Back
bounce
up.
its way
Back up, Uberheim.
off
Okay.
the book. And before much longer, you hear this book whir back to life. You guys hear clicks, and you guys see this shadow start to erupt from the side of the book, like steam coming out of a kettle. And you can see this sort of black steam, this black gas start to gather at the top of the room along the ceiling. And as it does, it starts to sort of coalesce, and you guys see a a vaguely human figure start to
I draw
form.
two short swords.
You draw two short swords.
Have my shield out.
Meanwhile, the book, as it's rattling and vibrating, you see each of the scenes, play out in succession, and you guys see, at first you see, boy, where did that go? You had that, great. Okay, great. Yeah, you see the picture of the little girl having her hand bitten off by the dog, and you see a picture of the farm's wife chopping off the farmer husband's legs, and you see a picture of the young boy drowning in the water before you finally see a picture of a young girl seemingly celebrating as a shade is ground in a millstone. And I need you all to please roll initiative as Shemshine himself enters from the ceiling.
Take
Natural
me
20.
down. Oh my god.
Ooh. Now I'm rolling well. The whole time I got my butt fucking kicked.
I'm rolling poorly.
Now I'm gonna get my butt kicked even more. I'm already looking rough.
Let's start with Voxmillion.
19.
19. Klobek.
The Ocho.
The Ocho. Pippi.
6.
6. Holy crap, you guys. Roshia.
27.
27. That's more like what I expect to see. All right.
I
Uverheim.
told you. I finally
21.
rolled well.
21.
Woo!
All right.
Yeah.
Good job, everybody. All
20
right.
club.
So
Woo.
Yeah, good
first
job,
up is
everybody.
going to be
Like me?
no. I mean, good job. Most of the field, the front half of the field. 3 of you.
I guess.
Roshia is going to be first, followed by Uverheim. Roshia, you see, as I said, this sort of shade coalesce, and you can see 2 small red points where eyes would be, but otherwise, this is just a wispy, smoky shade in the shape of a human. Oh my god, you guys are going to hate this.
I'm gonna.
It hasn't done anything yet, right? Though.
Nope, he hasn't done anything other than to appear.
No, we haven't been singing at all this time. It makes me sad.
Oh, sorry, I forgot.
I'm good at those saves.
I did not forget.
I'm gonna hold my attack.
Okay.
I'm gonna have my
For?
short swords out, and I'm gonna be. I can't picture it. Where's he at on the map?
Oh, here. Actually, I was preparing for that. I'm going to put this map up. It's just, I have this flex map. It's totally blank, but I'm going to drop his token on here, and then you guys can sort of position yourself around as much as you like. I'm going to give this room, let's see, this is about a 30 by 20 room, so give me just a moment while I get Shemshine on here. You guys should be able to see the flex map by now. Shemshine. Very good. So Shemshine sort of appears in the center of the room there.
So the table would have been like here.
Yep.
Is he?
Ron, get in the room. Oh, okay.
So
Is he above, like in the air?
Yes, he's currently like flat against the ceiling looking down at you.
Where would the door have been?
The door would be here. I'll put a little magenta thing as I do. The door would have been like right here.
Okay.
Would I even be able to reach him?
Yeah, I would say you could do it even with a slight hop. These are probably like 7 or 8 foot ceilings, so you could grab them, no problem.
Okay. All right. I want to make sure that I'm not what I'm holding, because if he was in the air, then I would switch to a longbow if I couldn't reach him. But if I can reach him with my short swords, I'll keep my short swords out. That's the door. Is the girl in the room with us or no?
Which girl?
Galby.
The only girl.
Gilby.
Galeby, we'll
Cry
say
girl.
no. She's out in the hallway. She's out in the main room, currently artistically being rendered.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just stand in my corner and if he decides to do something threatening, like attack me or someone else, then I will attack him. But I'm holding it until then.
Okay.
I don't want to attack
Right.
him just yet.
Next up then is Uverheim, followed by
Uberheim does
Voxmillion.
no such thing and immediately attacks. Just 21 hit.
21 hits.
All right, 3d8, and it will be thunder damage. Ooh, 17 damage.
17 damage. Yeah, you see, this is like a chromatic orb, or
Uh-huh.
okay,
Yep.
yeah, you see your chromatic orb impact, and doesn't do as much damage. Probably does about like half as much damage as you would have expected it to.
Probably. Okay,
Maybe
that's
like
my turn.
52%.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right. Next up then is Uverheim. Or, I'm sorry, not Uverheim. Voxmillion, followed by we got Shemsheim on here, and then Klobek.
I see that he's a gust of like fog or whatever. I cast Gust of Wind.
Okay.
60 foot, 10 foot. Oh, it's wider than that. 10 foot wide, and I'm blasting like upwards into the corner of the room. Essentially, needs to make a strength saving throw.
Oh my god, is Shimsheim gaseous?
Might be.
He has some like black smoky
shadowy
gas
bar.
coming off the side of himself, but most of it, he's mostly apparated into that humanoid shape that I was describing. Strength saving throw,
Yeah.
that's a natural 20, which doesn't count for whatever, but is an 18 total.
Yep. Okay, he's fine. So
it.
his movement is doubled while he's within the stream, and I will stay put,
Oh,
shield up.
sorry.
That's it.
Backfire.
Okay.
Actually, I immediately dropped the spell.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Let's see. Let's do. This has been fun. So, Klobek and Pippi, please each give me wisdom saving throws.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's why I
against
backed into a
magic?
corner.
This is not magic.
Oh.
An 11.
Oh no.
And Klobek?
9.
Oh no.
Does Pippi still have? Wait,
Dude, we're
does
gonna freaking wipe. No, he doesn't
Pippi didn't
have
get
it.
blessed or nothing?
A minute's definitely passed since battle.
All right, let's see. You
How bad is it?
you both take 10 psychic damage.
Oh, we both fail?
You both fail, and normally you feel this sort of violent tendency rise up in you, and you go to strike, but nobody's close enough to hit. So
Can-
Thank God.
Would that be considered a violent thing for me to hit him, though?
absolutely,
Wow!
you probably would all hear this, but Klobek and Pippi, you hear these same sort of whispers you heard coming out of the book pierce your mind as you take this psychic damage and reach out to strike Faith.
I'm gonna go and stab.
Okay, it's good. Stab.
Well, one probably definitely doesn't hit, but the next one's gonna be is an 18 hit.
So, would you have like moved there and then
Stab. Yeah.
held your action, or because usually you can't move as
Oh,
part
you
of your,
can't
your
move.
reaction, right?
I thought you were holding your crossbow or bow and arrow or something.
Yeah, but she didn't say that.
Ranger.
Yeah.
I would have allowed you to stand there ahead of time, but then you would have been stabbed yourself.
I
by-
guess he didn't move. I was expecting him to kind of like move closer, so I guess not. So never mind.
Okay, all right. Next up then is Klobek, followed by Pippi.
Welbeck will say, "Come on, Ranger."
Okay, stereotype.
What are you, some kind of edgelord rogue with a terrifying, edgy backstory?
Oh
My
man,
parents all died.
I go all dark and mysterious.
Do you brood on the edge of a building overlooking Gotham?
Hey, is
Do you
he still
steal
up,
everything?
up on the ceiling?
Yes, he's currently pressed like
Okay,
back
this is
up against the
wonderful.
ceiling.
I'm totally gonna like with my two short swords run toward him and hop and just drag it across his face
Do it up. Roll those attack rolls.
from the ceiling. I'm gonna like hop across and into that space.
Ooh, hiccup.
So first one is 19 to hit.
That hits.
Cool. It's don't hit just oh well he is within melee range of Voxamillion, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is he
I
within
assume
5
so.
feet
That's
of
why I
Vox?
didn't move.
Yes.
Okay then. Then sneak attack damage is 15.
Thank God.
15
Piercing.
teen. Okay.
Oh, slashing. Piercing.
Slashing.
Short swords are piercing.
Piercing.
Doesn't matter. Anyway.
Either way,
next
you feel
attack.
like they did half as much as you thought they should.
Okay. Well, then I'll do twice as much by doing it twice.
That's not how that works.
I mean, this kind of how it works.
How it works
If
for
one sword
callback.
is half, then use 2 swords.
Does an 11 hit?
An 11 does not hit.
I hit the ceiling.
Yeah, you would
Just goes
see him, drag his swords, and one passes through this apparition you guys see now, and the other one just drags and creates sparks that kind of shower down as he moves through that space.
Well, then I'm glad I used the sneak attack on the first attack instead of trying to get a crit by rolling again. Yeah, that's my turn. Don't wear it out.
Okay, all right, next up is Pippi, followed by Roshia.
Okay, so I'm gonna move right here, so I'm flanking.
Super good flanking.
Super, super good flanking.
The opposite side of him would be up on the other floor.
Shut up, Kyle.
Shut your face.
Shut up. Let us have
Okay,
this.
so I'm going to. Are you still? You're saying yes, I'm flanking?
You're flanking.
Okay, thank you. I had to then ask because Kyle threw it out there. I don't have anything currently pulled because I put everything away when I was trying to restrain the lady. So in order to grab my stuff, that's what?
You could like withdraw your shield as a free action, and I think strike with your sword as a part of an attack action. But if you're not going to attack, you don't withdraw your sword.
I'm totally going to attack. So
Okay.
I'm gonna bonus action rage
You rage. Ah, what happens?
because I'm mad. And that's going to be that's a 3. So my rage is a
Teleport?
no, not a
Well,
teleport.
that would be funny. I launch you 44 spaces.
No. Okay, so
He's in the courtyard of the
a
castle.
pixie appears within 5 feet of one creature of my choice, which is this person, the shade thing.
Okay. Yep.
Damn it, you just reminded me.
And at the end of their turn, the spirit explodes. And each creature within 5 feet must have a dexterity save or they take damage.
Okay.
So I will be exploding my peers, apparently. Okay. Sorry.
That's
You can drop it
fun
over
of
here.
wild magic.
I can what?
It appears next to the creature, right? So pop it right here so don't hit us.
Yeah, it does. It says pop appears within 5 feet of one creature of your choice.
Yeah, so put it on this opposite corner and it's not 5 feet within any allies, just the creature.
Okay.
yellow square?
Yep, I do that.
Do it.
I do that.
Move, Lucy. Gosh.
My
Alright.
spider has 14 initiative.
Damage us all.
Okay. And how much health?
1
Okay.
or a D4.
So I am
minus
gonna
1.
use. So I am gonna use my vicious spear, which is my magic one,
You're welcome.
which is piercing damage.
Okay.
I'll take that shield now.
No. 22 to hit.
22 hits.
10 plus I'm raging. I think
2.
my raging on this character is 2.
Yeah.
So 12.
12 damage. Yeah.
12 damage.
Even with this magical spear, you strike this creature and don't do as much damage as you expect to.
Oh, my
Oh,
God.
and I hold on, and I forgot because let me just roll one more time. It's not a 20, so we're good. Because I was flanking.
Yep.
So, yeah. All right, I'm done.
Okay. All right. Next up is Roshia,
Oh,
followed by
my
Uverheim.
pixie explodes though.
Your pixie explodes, so he needs to make a deck save.
Yeah.
Okay. Does a 5 beat you?
No.
Okay.
So it's 1d6
Then-
of force damage.
All right.
5.
5. Yeah. He is slammed by this pixie explosion, doing exactly as much damage as you thought it should.
Am I allowed to be where the pixie is now, or no?
Yes, the pixie is exploded, so there is no
Okay.
exploding pixie there any longer.
Okay, that's nice. Eee. Can I stab now?
I'm also going to say at the top of this round, you guys hear the stanza, the final stanza of this book music box play one more time,
yeah.
and you guys see the image of a shade being crushed beneath a millstone. Go on.
What's a shade?
It's
It's a
this
shadowy
spooky,
person?
shadowy
Yep.
creature. Yep.
Is there a millstone somewhere?
Don't know. I'm supposed to crush him. I can't crush him.
Would he have a hammer?
Oh.
Thanks. I don't really want to. Last spell. Yeah, I'm just gonna stab him for now.
Okay, stab, stab.
Was going to, but don't want to. First ale. 30, 20.
30, 20 hits.
And an 11.
So go ahead and roll. So the 11 misses. Go ahead and roll damage on the first one.
Okay. 10.
10 damage. How would you like to kill this thing?
Oh, thank Christ.
Woo!
Nope. Nope.
I know it's probably not going to end up great.
You know what's
Just-
happening is we're starting combat over because we didn't do it right.
We didn't do it right.
Just
But I think I
through the
know what we
heart.
gotta do now.
Yeah, you slash this
I
thing
have an
through the heart,
idea.
and as it begins to disapparate, it
Mhm.
pulls itself back together and reforms.
Yep. Yep.
Are
And
we
I'm
dragging
gonna,
this thing underneath the statue and then dislodging it? Is that
Yes.
okay?
Yes, we
That's
are.
what all of our
You
ideas are.
Yeah.
see this guy being smushed beneath the millstone.
Yes. Yes.
Yep.
Oh my god.
We're going to the
The
statue.
only stone that was ever provided, except for my druid stone that I've stole at the very beginning of the campaign.
Do you suppose your druid stone weighs 1,000 pounds or more?
Hey, all I gotta do is grind him up. I just push him up against the wall with it.
All right, all right.
I say to him, I'm gonna push you up against the wall.
Oh,
Ooh.
Ooh,
you see
baby.
his cheeks turn just slightly more red, which is it's tough to tell because he's a shadow, but he does that.
Would I doubt it, but would I have been able to leave while he was disapparated without getting hit?
Yeah.
Skugug.
It's good. I like that.
Oh my
Alright.
god. Who is it? Vane? Or Quinn? It's Quinn with the bird that does the cool backflip.
Oh yeah, that's Quinn. All right, that's the end of your turn. Next up is Uverheim, followed by Voxmillion.
I am going to probably miss, but I 15 to hit with Chill Touch.
You hit.
It takes 1d8 necrotic damage, and it cannot heal until the start of my next turn.
All right. In a similar way, you see it sort of react and disapparate around your hand, though you see it make contact and indeed does grab. You feel your magic take hold, and you feel that it indeed cannot heal, but it has also not been destroyed.
Okay, it hasn't been destroyed, but it cannot heal, right?
That's correct.
Okay. That's my turn.
I yell
I don't
out.
have any rocks.
I yell, what do we do?
Get
We
him!
do the obvious.
Yes, he-
Super helpful.
Hey, it's
It's
not-
like made
it's-
obvious
statue!
through prose.
I'm sorry. I heard what Pippi said. What did you say, Quebec?
We do the obvious, or what was made obvious through.
Okay. So you RP that. Okay, got it. I will snatch up the
Let's get
book.
to the end of this, guys.
I'll snatch up the book, and
Okay.
I will take the attack of opportunity, and I'm going to run towards the middle using my dash action, and I
Okay.
want to throw the book from over the ledge down on the ground below the statue.
Okay.
Hey,
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yep, it does make that opportunity attack, and it's trying to hit you with a 15.
Misses.
All right.
My
You
shield.
see the sort of maddening black energy gather at the tip of its finger as it just reaches out and just tries to touch you, but doesn't make contact.
Swatted away with my
Bad
shield
touch.
as I pick up the book, and I dash out, and I say, "Someone knock down the statue!" And I run and
maybe I can blast it!
yep, cool.
I'm not strong
That's my
at
turn.
Okay, when you throw the book. Where is my...
I rolled a natural 20 for throwing, by the way.
Okay.
So 22.
And you're throwing it for sure over the edge.
Oh God, I don't know. Yeah, yeah, I'm throwing it over the edge, down on top of the table that the giant rock is hovering over.
Oh,
What would
are we
have
on the top
happened if we accidentally knocked that down before we started battle?
all. Who knows? Good thing I'm not a heavy person.
Oh my
floor?
God.
We would have had to push it onto him, roll it onto him.
So,
What
you
floor
throw
are we
the
on?
book over the railing, and what's your passive perception?
Passive perception is 15.
15. With the 15, you can hear the book like reaches the middle floor and shatters. It's completely broken.
I thought we
Like,
were
you can
on the
hear-
middle floor.
Oh, you are on the middle floor. So where did you throw that over if we were saying the railing?
Oh, I guess I misunderstood the map. Let me go back to it. Middle floor.
So from the
I would have put it on
room
the
that we're apparently in.
table then.
Okay, you
Like
just
right
place it on
below
the table?
statue.
Yeah,
Yeah.
below the statue.
Okay.
That's it. I'm
So
done.
good through, no throwing.
No, yeah, I didn't throw. I would put it on the table. Sorry, I thought we were
You
on
put
the
it on the
Let's see
table.
what happens when you shatter it.
Yeah. Apparently nothing.
Throw it to the table.
Yeah, I'm done. That's it.
Okay.
Okay.
Next up then is the Shemmy boy. And you've moved out, so you're like out here now, like putting that book down on the table.
Yep.
Klobek, give me another wisdom saving throw.
Not about that.
Well, I hope you are about that, or you're probably in trouble.
Well, it's not magic, right? So
It's
10.
not magic. 10, okay.
We're gonna fucking die to a nursery rhyme.
Please take 15 psychic damage.
Oh my
Oh.
God!
Well, bye, Klobeck.
And
So
you...
I say-
Uh-huh.
Oh,
right.
damn.
He on ground now.
I was going to say you were stunned until the end of your next turn, but you're not.
Oh, I'm stunned.
Just in a different way.
Well, it's your turn next, so please make that first death saving throw.
Oh my gob.
11.
All right, very good. Next up is Pippi, followed by Roshia.
Is how far? Vox is still really close to the statue, right?
Yeah, if you guys are
He
on the
didn't
middle
move away.
floor, he is beneath the statue. You guys would be able to see.
Okay. So I would move. Do I have to dash to get there?
So this is not a accurate size of the room. The circle we're in is 30 feet to get to the middle table. So I had dash, so I would have gotten away from it a bit, knowing that the rock was going to fall. So I would have got like 15 feet back
Back there.
because I
Cool.
dashed.
All right.
Sounds good.
So, what is the statue hanging with? Just
It
chains?
is
How many chains?
hanging by, there are, let me make sure I'm telling you correct. I believe I said 3, so 3 chains.
How do I even knock that down without?
Many objects have armor class and hit points of their own. I'll also say that there are some stats like damage thresholds where objects can't be destroyed unless you do beyond a certain amount of damage. So just keep all that in mind when you decide to attack things.
Okay. So I'm going to uh I'm gonna throw a hand axe at the chain. One of the chains.
Okay, go ahead and make your attack roll.
An 11.
La la la. You chuck your hand axe, and unfortunately, it goes sailing past one of these chains. You are not able to make contact with it.
Yeah. I don't think that I can do anything else. Oh, but I can bonus action. Wait, is the shade back?
He is in
creature
the
back?
room behind you.
Oh, so he didn't come with the book.
Nope.
Oh. Then I guess
Kyle, you're muted. I
can't-
don't know if you're making comments.
I shouldn't be anyway.
I'm done.
Right. Okay. All right. Next up is Roshia, followed by Uverheim.
Oh my god. Kyle, you're rolling up a new character?
I already have 2.
Well, that sucks. Because I was going to use my action to force feed you a potion.
I mean, you can. There's nothing stopping you from doing that.
Possibly.
Oh.
But I might not.
In
You
my
get
death
sta-
throes,
get stabbed by him.
Not dead, dead.
I
No,
convulse and avoid any potions.
Because you kind of want to die.
Yep. I will say in my campaigns, nobody has plot armor, so if he dies, he
no
dies.
fairies allowed.
Out of hitting the creature, would I assume I would be able to like grapple the
You-
creature?
Have seen this
That's-
creature sort of disapparate and reform probably twice now. So
Yeah.
make of that what you may.
I wonder if it respawns over the book if I kill it.
Smart.
Maybe.
I'm gonna just try and kill it.
The ghost
Okay.
of Klobeck says,
Let's click it and stab again.
Stabby stab stab.
"Oh my god, can I haunt this shade?"
It's gonna be
Do ghost battle.
16 and 17.
16 and 17 both hit.
Ow, come on! First one's gonna be 6 damage.
6 damage. So you strike with your first hit and you splice this thing and it reforms.
Right where it's
Right
at.
where it was.
Right where it's at.
But did she think that she killed it and it reformed?
You can sense its essence begin to leave and then will itself back into shape.
And it
I wish
is,
I could do that.
just to clarify, it cannot be reduced below 1 health, I assume. Not that it is healing. Okay.
It is not healing. You have prevented it from healing.
Well, that was all I have is a bonus action, and I can't grapple with the bonus action.
Do you guys just want to know? Do you just want to know so you can get this over
No.
with? Okay.
Oh,
Um,
I heard at least one no, so that's it.
trying to think. I mean,
Alexander
I might as
has
well
no clue. I have no idea
Yeah,
what to do.
I want to
I'm not
try
sure
the
what else
first
to do.
idea first, and then we can discuss
Yeah.
whether or not.
I
we
mean,
want
all I can do at this
Is it-
point is still hit with the second hit.
is
'cause-
the first idea just to knock down to crush the book?
Mm-hmm.
No.
That's the
Oh,
idea.
I don't know what your idea is then.
Yeah, what is your idea?
To crush the
Well, I'm
spirit.
dead.
What's your
That's
idea?
why you came and speak.
Can
It's
the
a-
ghost
King
of
and convert.
It's a
Clement
play.
give his
It's a
idea?
it's a player idea,
Yeah.
not a DM idea. So it's still
Clement's
techn-
idea is not to crush the book, but to crush the shadow.
right to
the
get him to
shade
chase us
under.
out there.
Yeah, no shit.
Oh,
Yeah,
they're
chase
trying to
us
get
out
hit.
there.
Yeah.
But that's
You
not going to
guys
work if we all stand
see-
against him.
A shade being crushed beneath the millstone.
Right.
In
Right.
the book,
Yeah.
you see a shade being crushed beneath the millstone.
Okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's our
But-
goal.
I
Our
was
goal is to
hoping it
get
would
the shade.
Follow the book is
There.
what I thought. I wasn't thinking
It was a
just
good-
the
it was a
book.
good
Yeah,
idea.
that was a good idea. I liked that idea.
Okay.
That was my
I
idea.
don't like
as
the
well.
idea of just stay in melee combat with him so he doesn't go anywhere.
Yeah, I'll yell out, "Bring him out here!"
Yeah, you could use the rest of your movement to run back.
Yeah.
Take off the
And
shade back.
Paige, just so you
Well,
know,
no,
you said
'cause-
you used one attack. You can. Oh, never mind. It's an offhand attack. Never mind.
No, it's
Scratch.
it's an offhand. So
That's right. That's right.
I'm gonna try and use my second attack. Like if maybe it'll disapparate him again, that I could run past him and not get hit. So
I mean, he's
that
already
second one.
separated once, so if you were gonna
That's true.
do that, also I will say he's I believe he's used his reaction for this turn, has he not?
Oh, did he? Can't remember.
Yeah, use it on me
Good.
when I ran out.
Oh, how? I only have 30 feet.
Just go. Just go
What
as
was
far as
that?
3 feet
Go
What
is.
was
as far
that,
as you
10?
can.
I don't know how far I can.
You get like 10 feet out the door.
I'll do it.
Q up and hit Q, and so there's 15 to that door. 30 gets.
I already
on.
moved from the corner though.
It's
How
10
much did
feet.
you move?
That's 10 feet from
That
the
was
corner.
10 feet.
So then there's 15,
I got 20.
so you can move to here.
Okay. Get me out there. Can I use my other attack with my short sword towards the chain? Like if I throw my short sword?
Sure. Give me a attack roll with disadvantage.
But I don't want to. Oh
The
shit.
the shade's not out there yet.
You know.
Can you even see the chain from there
There's 3
through
chains,
the
though.
circle?
With-
Yeah.
Math. I'm mathing. What it?
These
13.
are pretty sizable chains. Despite their sizable nature, though, you chuck one of these swords up
Just-
there and it goes wide. You miss.
Shoot. Okay.
It's a chain, and you threw a short sword. It just clings off of it.
Well, that's all I had. That's all I can do.
Okay. All right. Next up is Uverheim, then followed by Voxmillion.
Just gonna use my movement to get out of here. 5, 10, 20, 25.
I'm trying to stand to the side of the door-ish if I can to let people.
People are in the way.
People can definitely
tried.
move through your space using
Yeah.
10 feet of action.
Yeah,
Movement.
so I guess I only can go that far because I can't move past them.
Okay.
And I'm gonna hold a chill touch for. Actually, I'm just gonna use my action to dash. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Super good.
Alright, and that's my turn.
All right. Next up is Voxamillion, followed by Bedtime Rhyme.
Oh,
Mhm.
really quick, can I just say, like, while I'm passing by Vox, Globix down. That's
Shit.
it.
Damn it! I was
Oh,
really
I say
hoping no
Yuki
one.
dead.
I was really hoping no one would have told me that. Now that changes what I'm gonna do. Well, let me.
That totally changes what you do.
I was going to run up the stairs to get on the next level to try and jump on the top of the rock to help push it down, but I moved back to the room and I'm going to.
I thought you used all your spells anyways. Do you still have spells?
I have a healing potion.
Oh.
So I'm going to use a healing potion on him, and then
All right, I'll say just for the purposes of being in the same room, you'd need to be in that square south of Roshia, but otherwise, yeah, go for it.
yeah. Yep. I used one of my 2 healing potions, and let's see, was it 2d4 plus 2? Clobeck, you pop max. Dope. You have 10 health.
Wow.
And I
Wow.
will. That was my action.
He probably would have came to consciousness.
I slap your cheeks as I do. I say, "Come on, come on!" And I will dip back out of the room. Actually, no, I won't. I will.
5 more minutes.
Yeah, I will. Yeah, I dip back out.
Okay. Awesome. Next up is Shemsheim, now alone in the room with Klobeck. Yeah, he'll reach out and give Klobeck a bad touch.
Can I yell at Shimshai? Be like, "We got your book, you fucker! Come on!"
So am I technically prone?
You are.
You are.
He's prone and
So
he's
that's-
against the ceiling. Does he have a 10-foot reach?
He has definitely enough reach to make it to Klobeck.
Whatever.
With advantage on melee attacks.
Oh yeah, advantage.
Disadvantage on spell attacks on range.
So this is a melee spell attack,
Damn it.
even though it's one of his actions.
Okay,
Oh, no.
So I assume a 19 hits?
a little bit.
A little bit. All right.
It's just the tip.
That's more than 10.
Jesus
Ooh.
Christ.
So,
Well.
yeah, 15 psychic damage as that maddening energy gathers around his finger and he just touches your forehead. You take 15 psychic damage.
As I fall, I think, thanks a lot, Vox. I had one save already. One success. And now I have none.
I yell, "No problem," and keep running. Kovacs right behind me.
After
Worse off than
touching his head, though, he will float and go straight through the wall
Oh fuck.
and appear out the other side right next to you, Voxamillion.
Oh, here it comes.
I feel great because I feel like I'm gaining his attention, and Klobeck should be just fine.
It's super true. Klobeck, I assume you're making another death save.
Is it my turn? Cool.
Yeah.
Haha.
All right, one failure. Okay, Pippi, followed by Roshia.
It wasn't a 1.
Yeah.
I want
That is good.
Tell me how I do it, but I want to go and climb up on top of the statue.
Okay, you
Do I need a
can
athletics check?
definitely start by being on the same floor as it.
Oh. All right, how
You have to run
many?
up the stairwell.
I
Yep.
will run and dash attack and dash up.
Okay, so
I get-
I'll just show you. Yeah, you'll get like
It's about 30.
5, 10, 15, 20 to the stairs, then up the stairs. So then on the second floor, you would be like about here-ish relative. You would be close, but
Are you wanting to use the real dimensions of the map or just use this?
we'll just use this since
Okay.
this is what people
Yeah.
are working on. That's actually more forgiving than the real map, so
Yeah, it is.
we'll do that.
Okay, that's what I was thinking.
Okay. So that's what I do. I run and I dash and I am running as fast as I can and then I just stay here.
Okay. And for purposes of this, I'll make sure you have a little tube above your head. You're on the second floor. Good job. So next up is Roshia, followed by Uverheim. Rashida, you see Shemshine push through the wall as if it weren't there.
Yeah.
I'll just back away from Shimshine and go, get to Overheim! Come on, let's go!
Or she's kind of torn because she already killed someone and now her best friend is on the ground dead.
It's okay. He's fine. I healed him. He's probably playing possum.
But I don't think that's how that works. Yeah, it's. I hate you, Glowback.
First he stabs you, then he goes and dies. What an insensitive guy.
And I'm gonna shove my greater healing potion down his gullet.
You have a greater
Okay.
healing potion?
Yes, I bought one. Yeah, I think I bought one.
This makes me
Yeah.
feel so much better about all the loot I'm giving you after this.
Oh, thank God.
I need extra D4, sir.
You guys don't really need to worry. I'll just say I'm giving you literal thousands of
Two more.
gold worth of shit.
Thank God, dude.
Nice.
I was torn about using a 50 gold potion on Glowback. That's why I was hoping I didn't know he was there because I didn't want to use the potion.
No need to be stingy in this case.
Guys, I'm so sorry. We gotta either hurry up or just
11.
call it. I'm
Um,
dying.
15. You heal for 15.
15 for... Okay, great. Yep, you use your action to shove a 15 health potion into his mouth.
That's a good potion.
As he wakes up, he says, I heard the distant flutter of fairy wings.
I hate
dreamt
you right
of
now.
Choosing spells.
Since he,
I hate you right now. That's it.
since he died twice,
Yes.
twice back to back, would he have like exhaustion or
I am
something?
exhausted, yes.
No,
One point.
Do you? Because you're not dead.
Thank
You
you.
just get knocked unconscious. That's just a...
I'm pretty
condition.
sure that's what causes exhaustion.
When you died, because that's what happened to Relisa.
Yeah, she got
Yeah.
killed like 3 times in an encounter, and she got 2 points of exhaustion for it. It was the orc cave.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was a homebrew thing
Yeah.
I think I made. Trying to be brutal
was
on
it?
you guys.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, let's continue to be brutal.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, fuck
well,
it. Yeah,
fuck me.
one exhaustion.
Okay, I have 1 exhaustion. I don't know what it does, but I clicked it on my character sheet. So
If you
whatever
click
it
on
does,
it, it'll
do
tell
for
you.
me.
Yep,
Disadvantage
just
on
like
ability
this-
checks.
it's that. What else? What else we got?
Who's next?
That's all
Oh,
I can really.
can move?
Oh, I got movement. Guess I'll go. He's not close enough to get an attack on me, right? Since he's 5 feet away.
He is 10 feet away from you. Yep.
Sweet. I get by Overheim. Whoop.
Very,
That's it.
very good. All right. Next up is Uverheim.
How are
Well,
these
but
chains
Maximilian.
suspended? Are they suspended directly above it?
These chains are in like a triangle formation. They kind of center the statue in the air above the opening, directly above you.
So, if say I broke 2 of them, would it now dangle off of just one of them? It wouldn't be directly in the center.
It would probably crash and, well, you'll have to find out. If you break
That-
2 chains, I'll let you know what happens.
That one chain's not going to be able to hold the whole weight on its own. I think if you break...
These are
Okay.
fairly substantial chains.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna. God.
Do it. Do it.
I'm gonna.
Do it. Just
I don't know if I should
This
try to break
is the
1 or
sort
2
of pain
chains.
and suffering that makes a D&D session good.
I don't know if I should break 1 or 2 chains.
Do what you can.
Because I can use a
you-
spell slot to twin it.
I'll tell him that it wobbled pretty hard just with my weight on it.
Why don't you just hold your action?
I'm gonna hold a chromatic orb for when he's directly under it.
Okay.
Am I able to hold it? Oh, I guess that would be rules for us. Am I able to hold it with it being twinned?
Yeah, I'll say you're able to hold it twinned, since that's an effect that you apply to the spell. So you're sitting there, like, holding the energy in your hands, ready to release it. So it is twinned, but if for whatever reason the spell doesn't go off, you lose both the spell slot and the sorcery points. So
I know, which is gonna really suck because that's exactly what's gonna happen probably. But yeah, I'll wait until it's like under it.
okay,
That's my turn.
all right. Next up is Voxmillion, followed by a bedtime rhyme.
I disengage and I run jump across the table and get over near these guys. So it has disadvantage on
Do a
its
Dukes of
opportunity.
Hazzard.
And
Dukes
you do
of
this
Hazzard
cool,
hitbox.
yeah, like Dukes of Hazard, slide across the table on your hip. Yeah, you arrive easily done.
Does it try and attack
Um,
me?
It does. Yes, it does.
Disadvantage because I disengaged.
Oh, if you disengage, he doesn't get the opportunity attack.
Oh,
does
that's
he?
right. I was thinking dodge. Yeah, I disengaged. Fuck him.
Yep.
Yeah.
He definitely does
Turn
not
done.
attack you.
I forgot how
All
to
right.
play. I'm so tired.
Let's see. So he's going to move straight up to you guys.
Means I use
Hi.
I
Hi.
release
I don't
my
want you.
spells, right?
You release your
Release
spells.
the Kraken.
Oh my god.
Damn it. So one was a nat 1, the other was a 23.
23 hits. That one misses.
Yeah.
Pippi, this is all coming
I
down
did
to
not
you.
roll as well this time. Only 8 damage.
8 damage of what type?
Thunder.
Thunder. Yeah, you release both of these chromatic orbs, and one of them impacts with the ceiling behind it, but the other one erupts right where you mean it to, and it shatters this chain. The statue begins to sway in midair on these 2 remaining chains.
Awesome. Okay, now it's the rest of his turn.
How hard
right.
does it sway? Is it like swinging
Yeah,
to
so
the point where if we break it, it'll end up in a direction we don't intend?
it's definitely
Gross.
swung, but this is a substantial enough and heavy enough statue that it doesn't sway back and forth for long. It pulls and it knocks into the railing, and you can even see some of the railing be shattered and broken away, but it is fairly stationary after the initial drop. Shemshine here regains his Howling Babble, and so will cast it on Roshia. Roshia,
fine. This is fine.
please make a Wisdom saving throw.
I don't want to anymore.
The best save I'm at,
Yeah,
and it
good
hasn't
wisdom,
chose me yet.
Well, wisdom?
Yep.
15.
Nice.
15. All right.
Good answer. Good answer.
Hyperventilating.
Oh man.
I read it wrong at first and I was super scared, but
Please take 25 psychic damage halved to 12.
oh good it's halved because I'd be dead.
What? I have
I'll
a max
look
health of
pretty rough.
31.
That's crazy.
I have
This
a max
is
of 44.
4d8 plus 3 psychic damage and a stun.
Oh my
Yep.
god, and you're stunned. Great.
Nope.
I'm bleeding.
Because she's successfully saved. She only
that's
takes half damage and isn't stunned. But this is
But I
what
am
got
bleeding a lot.
Klobeck earlier.
Yep.
All right,
I'm
who's up?
barely alive.
He recharges it on a d6 and he rolled a 6.
Nice.
So next up is Klobeck, followed by Pippi.
Fuck you, Quebec. I'm still pissed.
Break one of
11.
them chains, Pippi.
Next turn.
All right.
Oh, no, I'm
No,
not
you're
dead.
up.
I have
You're not
You-
dead,
Yeah,
you
you're up. Shove the
fuckle.
potion down
You
my
rolled an
throat.
11.
I used my one potion on you.
So I assume like
It's a
half
great
motion
surprise
to
on you.
stand
It's
up.
a good prize. Yeah, I'm gonna stand up for
Please come break the
half
chains.
of 35. 17 and a half movement.
Break the chains, Quebec.
Break the chains. Okay.
Break your chains. Be a free man.
There's 5, so I've got 12 and a half more feet. So
Throw something
15.
at it.
10. And I'm gonna dash for another 35. I guess I'll try to get up the stairs.
Okay. Yeah, so 5, 10, 15. You
15.
can get up to the stairs and all the way to the smashed balcony.
You could use your bonus action to dash because of cunning action, and then use your main action to dash, and then leap on the rock.
Cool.
Yeah.
Now I bonus action dash and get on the rock.
Yes.
Caca.
You are on the rock. How much do you weigh?
All the weight.
He's
All
a
of
big
it.
boy with his
Like a
his
million
little
pounds. I'm
cloppers.
glad
He
it's
has
in the ball.
cloppers.
My weight is double dash.
He didn't put a
Double
weight.
Oh, okay.
Weight never comes up.
Oh god.
You're
like
heavier than I am, that's
See,
for
Should we
sure.
come up
I'm
today?
5'2".
How much does Roshia weigh?
I weigh
You said-
115, and he's definitely more than me.
What's your race? A satyr?
He's a satyr with
Well-
hooves.
She's got less strength than me, but more constitution. That might affect our idea of weight.
So we'll say you weigh less
Constitution.
than 200 pounds.
Weight in
Constitution is
pounds equals
fairly well tied
100
in with weight.
plus 2d4 times your size modifier.
Pretty sure.
In the sense that you use constitution for like drinking alcohol.
Yeah, but if you're stronger, wouldn't that mean more muscle? Which muscle is heavy?
Roll.
You
roll-
clip up on top of the statue successfully, we'll say, because you dashed in your rogue and you were able to gain your footing. And you are stable sitting on top of the statue, which continues to gently sway.
Wiggle your butt. Wiggle.
Kyle, roll 2d4 and 2d8.
Well,
What are your 4s and what is your 8? Your 8s.
my 8s add up to 10, and my 4s add up to 2.
So you weigh 120 pounds. You weigh 120 pounds.
So you're technically a little heavier than me.
Your weight in pounds is 100 plus 2d4 times 2d8. All right, who's up? Sorry.
So that was Clovek's turn. Pippi's next.
I am going to hop on top of the statue.
Why are our smallest people going up there?
And how much do you weigh?
Just haven't gone
And
yet.
35 pounds.
35
Oh,
pounds.
God.
Yep,
We're
the
gonna
statue
have to change.
continues to gently sway.
No.
Okay.
fucking way.
But
In
I'm
you hit one of
going-
the chains?
I am going to do that. But I am going to hold my action. I'm going to hold attacking a chain until Clobec attacks a chain so that we can
Specifically
get it
Clobec?
together.
Or anyone? Anyone hitting the chain?
Or, yeah?
Guess what?
But other people are not able to get it very well. So,
I don't know that.
Make your choice.
You could say
Gotta get-
anyone, and it
We
doesn't.
gotta get going.
matter.
I'm gonna put a hard stop on this in 13 minutes, whether you guys are done or not.
yes, I will say I will attack when I know somebody else is going for the other chain.
Okay. All right. Next up is Roshia, followed by Uverheim.
Okay. I'm gonna attack a chain this time with my other
Kill them
short sword that I
chains.
still have.
You're chucking a short
throwing
sword.
I'm not chucking it. It's in my hands. I am
Bow
just
that you've been using
hacking
in the
at the
past.
chain.
Oh, well, this
But-
chain is on a different floor than you are.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot I was on the fifth
You
floor.
can shoot
That's right.
arrows at chains.
I could.
I will say they
Uh.
don't have a ton of health as long as you can hit them.
Yeah. Well, switching out a weapon, since I only have one short sword, could still be a free action, right?
Do it.
Or no?
Just do it. Just do it.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Yaga! Ooh. I can't add. Oh. That's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot.
Is it more than 19?
It's a lot.
Okay. All right.
It's-
You hit.
Amanda, roll to
damage.
attack.
I don't want to math.
A
right
natural
now.
20.
Damn.
Roll damage.
I am. It's there's
20.
14 damage.
14. All right.
That's 1 health, son of a bitch.
So,
Probably not.
yes,
It's
you guys both attacked this chain. So, the
We would have been
statue
on opposite. Wouldn't
breaks
have we been
free.
on opposite trains?
I'm
The
gonna shoot at
statue
an opposite one.
successfully breaks free with Roshia shooting one chain and you chopping the other.
Thank you.
And all three of you, the statue, Clobec, and Pippi, begin to fall. So,
Woo! Ride that
Yep.
wave. I might die.
I need to.
We all might die.
Well, the problem is no one has potions anymore.
I do have a potion.
Oh yay, still one.
I think
So
I
let's
have one too.
have both Pippi and Clobec give me dexterity saving throws because Shemshine will also be making a dexterity saving throw.
Oh my god,
I
he
would be
can
able to-
survive through this?
I would be able to
He-
see it, right? So I should have
Can-
advantage.
Can dodge.
Oh.
16.
No.
What do you get?
No.
All right, I haven't rolled it yet. I'm just chuckling about the potential for this. All right,
I rolled a 1 on the die
Oh my
for a
god.
total of 8.
I'm not healing you anymore. I kept one spell slot open for this.
Keep
if I
on.
needed
Boy.
it.
Stay honest, Blake. What'd it get?
all right. So here, I'm gonna get my it.
The dexterity throw a save was for the statue being able to dodge that, right?
This dexterity save that I had you guys roll was to see how well you could recover from having the structure from beneath you suddenly not be there anymore.
Would it be something that I could see though? Because that would mean if I have
Can she
advantage or
see
not.
the earth coming up from underneath her?
You can absolutely see the earth coming up from beneath you. All right, so here's
right.
the tray. We're gonna roll.
Oh my god.
I gotta maximize and zoom.
All
We
right,
won't be able to
I'm
see
being
it.
super gentle to not move it.
That's
It's
a
a
double digit?
Was it 15? It is 15.
Oh my god.
So I pass.
If you meet it, you beat it, right?
Yeah.
I had a 16,
Mhm.
so I pass.
8. The OC.
So, yeah, Shemshine successfully moves out of the way.
Okay.
Fucking damn it.
All right. Well, that's tonight. I'm done. I'm fucking done.
Yeah.
I gotta go to bed. I can't do this.
All right, all right.
What happens to Klobeck?
Oh my god.
Yeah, what does happen to Quebec?
Happens. Just come on.
All right, all right.
Oh yeah.
You told me to stay honest, but he's got 1 health, and you guys did the thing.
Oh.
We don't need to like fucking
Fine.
drag this out and make you guys try to topple
no,
a
no, no, no.
1,000-pound stone statue.
No. So all we have. I mean, I'm so sorry if I ruined this. All we have to do is hit him one more time. Is that what I'm gathering?
You see a picture of a shade being crushed beneath a millstone.
Okay. So
Yeah.
yes. Okay.
You crushed it.
All right. So let's keep going. Let's keep going. It's fine. I thought
Okay,
we had to
alright.
figure out a whole new thing. Okay. Sorry.
Well, now we have to push the rock onto him.
No. Shut the. You're dead,
That's what I
right?
thought too.
Colbeck's dead.
No, I don't know what
mean-
happened to Klobeck.
If you
Roll the
really
eight.
want to know, like, that's correct.
What?
Okay, so I'll push it on him.
So
We have to
this
put
stone
him
statue is
Under the
the
stone. He's
only
under the stone right now.
stone that weighs enough to smush this guy.
Okay.
Is
What happened?
it
To,
something
what
we
happened to
can
everyone else?
Topple over.
Colbeck failed. Did Rashia fail?
And,
It was
I don't
Pippi.
think Roshia had to. Yeah.
It wasn't
Pippi, what
me.
was your roll?
Oh. Colbeck got a
Mine was
1.
a 16 and Klobik was an 8.
Okay, so yeah, Pippi, you kind of tuck and roll. You use your martial training. Quebec, you take. Oh shit! Wow, that all fell over. 1 falling damage.
That's a far
Sorry,
cry from
I-
54.
I tried my best to reach 54 with that 1d6, but that was the best I could do.
All right, whose
Okay, where the
turn
fuck
is
did my
it
shit
then?
go?
Because that was Roshia's go, right?
That
That
was
should be mine.
Roshia's go. This is Uverheim's go.
Okay, so Uberheim is not very good at this, but he's gonna try to. He's gonna.
So
Shit, if
an
I take out
1,000
one,
pound
I
weight
Actually, end up under the rock.
might be able to be shifted if you guys make a combined effort.
Yep.
Can I move to the other side of the rock without taking an opportunity attack?
Let me-
Where
let me
is
read this.
he now if he's not under the rock?
So the stone would have landed, and we'll say that the stone occupies like this space.
Oh shit. So, could I go here and push it to the left without taking an opportunity attack and dying?
Sure, we'll say if you want to somehow add your strength to the lifting of the stone, then you can do it from there.
Okay. So wait, can I just like assist whoever is gonna do it or whatever?
It's an accumulative strength check, so we have to beat a
We're all gonna do
67
it.
strength check or
Okay,
something
so I'm
like that.
doing that. That's my turn. Next person.
Okay. Ooh, let's see. Next up is Voxamillion, followed by Shemshine.
I'll go to the other side of the rock and do the same. Begin
Okay.
to
Take it
push.
out. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. 17. Does the 17 hit you?
No, my shield makes it 18. Oh my god.
Oh, shit.
Jesus.
All
That's my
right.
turn.
Next up is Shemshime, and he's going to roll a 1 on his regaining of his Howling Babble. So
God.
you guys are safe for
Yes.
now.
I forgot to move my.
I wouldn't make another one.
We're going to have Voxamillion and Pippi make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh.
Dirty 20. Dirty
Is it
21.
magic?
21.
It's not magic.
This is not magic.
15.
Okay. You both are fine.
Woo. Nice.
Next up is Klobeck. You land and skin your knee.
Ow! I guess I'll try to help out.
Here she is still saying, "Fuck you,
You're a
Quebec."
rogue. You can bonus action disengage as a rogue.
I'm gonna try to help from this side by like
His reaction's
climbing up
already
onto the
done.
rock and kind of pulling it backward.
Nice.
Okay. Very good. Yeah, let's just put you on top of the stone then. We'll have you like.
Klobeck, you're
right
making it
here-ish.
worse.
In your knee again. But, oh yeah, he doesn't have an opportunity attack anyway.
Well, that might
Next up.
disengage if I'm gonna go that far.
Yeah, he's not. He doesn't have an opportunity to attack because you just saw him use it against
Ow.
Voxamillion.
Well, then I dodge.
Next up is. Well, actually, no, he would, but you know what? Fuck it. Next up is
Well, then I
Pippi, followed by
disengage.
Roshia. You disengage.
Yep. I would just
action
I would just move to where I can help push.
Okay. Great. And then, so the only one who hasn't moved into position to push is Roshia. Roshia, it's your turn. What do you do?
I'm on the top floor, right?
You are on the same floor as
Above?
everyone else now that the statue has crashed down with Klobeck and Pippi on top of it. This is a one-dimensional map now at this point.
Ah. Okay, well, then I'll just go to the.
No, one. You're looking at a single point.
Uh,
Fine.
I mean,
Help with the rock.
Help with the
Please.
rock.
I can. He's gonna get me, but sure, because I have to go to the other side of the rock.
He's gonna get you. He's
Yep,
gonna
and
get you.
I
You can just disengage
Can't-
if you don't want to help. Like if you
You can
are
actually
afraid he'll
disengage.
damage you. I mean,
yeah. So then it wouldn't be helping anyways. So why would I?
but everyone else could
Just-
roll still.
Just
I
lean
think.
against it.
You could be not under it if it topples.
That's true.
Just disengage.
Run away. You don't
Doesn't
die.
hit me though.
Because he's gonna attack me and I'm gonna die. When do we do this actual roll, by the way?
We'll do it
Your
as
face.
soon as everybody has said. We'll give it like a heave ho, everybody push at once.
Okay.
And
Well,
it's just
I'm
a
gonna
strength.
try it. I'm not disengaging.
Go for it. All right. So 10 to hit.
Nope. Haha. Fuck yeah.
By the way, with just 10 strength, push, drag, or lift is 300 pounds.
That's good. You're going to need pretty much all of
A
you.
lot. Yep.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't want to chance.
Do we have to roll a strength check, or is it just based on
Yes,
scores?
please everybody give
Oh,
me a
no.
combined strength check.
I
Are
can
you
push
fucking
drag
kidding
or
me?
lift 270.
Oh,
I rolled
I did
really
decent.
bad.
Natural
I wish I had
20
What?
for
Now we need
21.
to actually get like a soundboard so we can
Why
make
am
the
I
horn
so
sound.
weak? I remembered what my strength
And I'm
is.
super
Damn it.
good at strength, but I
You're raging.
rolled very bad.
raging.
You're raging, right?
I'm not. I haven't taken damage or hit.
Oh yeah, the last time you
I
did
thought-
anything,
Oh, you dashed.
Combatty was in the
You-
room
wait.
where your fairy exploded.
She doesn't just on. Is this a saving or just a check?
I mean,
This is a
can
check.
Oh,
can I rage before?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, I
the-
rage.
fuck it.
Yeah.
Your turn was right before this one. A rage isn't making a huge difference.
So advantage. Roll again.
All right, so we got a 4. Let me just get my calculator
better.
out. 4 from Uverheim. What do we got from Voxamillion was a natural 20.
21.
21. And what do we got from Klobeck?
16.
Yes.
Me too.
16.
Yes.
16. And Pippi?
18.
Yes.
18.
Yeah.
That's much better because I rolled a 6 before.
Oh.
Let's see. Let's see. Let's see.
Please crush it.
Do,
300 pounds per 10 strength.
Very pretty.
Oh, come on.
Get your dog.
Yeah, with a average roll of 15, you guys successfully pushed this over.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
Squish.
And he's
And
still
we
alive.
missed.
Just
I
kidding.
swear to God, if
And
he misses, don't dodge, don't
he
dodge,
rolls
don't
a
dodge, don't dodge.
14 on his dexterity save to fail.
Yes!
Oh
DC
my
was
God.
15 on his
I feel like the
dexterity save to
DC
dodge.
on this would be lower because like it falling is gonna happen much faster than us. He'd be like,
Well, it all
guys, just
just kind of float out of the way. Regardless, I set the DC to 15 and he rolled a 14, so he is crushed.
Oh my God.
Along with his
Yay.
book. So you guys see
oh, we
this
failed to get the book. The book was worth a gajillion
statue
dollars.
topple over, and yeah, the table was already destroyed, the book was already destroyed, and as this heavy stone statue falls on to Shemshine, he is also destroyed. You see him get disapparated. He spreads across the floor basically. So like when the statue falls, you see a gust of black smoke coming from underneath the statue, and then it gathers back together and goes into one of the nearby books.
Oh, fuck.
Oh.
Oh my
I
god.
piss on that book.
Like,
And
wait.
next session.
You guys see this book transform into the mechanical Shemshine bedtime rhyme as he enters
So,
it.
so he just keeps creating himself.
I straight up piss on the book.
We have to burn down the entire library.
I
But
can
hopefully it rusts
fireball this
shut.
place.
Okay, well,
Burn the book.
that's a good place to
You
stop.
guys would know.
That's too much for tonight.
Unless-
We're gonna finish the one shot. This is the end of the one shot.
Okay.
Opening the
You
book is
guys
the
would
problem.
know that as long as the book isn't opened, the curse doesn't take hold. So you now have a closed Shemshine bedtime rhyme has now supplanted the contents of whatever this book it took over used to be, and it's now sitting harmless on the bookshelf. You guys have
I slap a
successfully.
sticky note on it.
Lock that shit up.
Don't open.
I go grab it. I go grab
Okay.
the book.
Uh-huh.
I take out some rope. I begin binding it around, and I tie it off. I use a whole 50-foot stack of rope, and then I put it in my bag.
I have an
Okay.
idea. Let's go bury it at the beach. Bum, 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 bum.
Yeah.
Beach day. The beach episode,
Yeah.
guys.